What is this man angry about? Right now, nothing except your little snide comment, Super Stylist 75 trademark. What's the trademark for anyways, motherfucker? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Trademark? You and all the kids at recess talk about your trademark? Special little boy with your trademark? You see what I mean? Like, I'm not there. I'm not cool. Like, I'm just not there. But I'm trying. I'm gonna try to find love for Super Sly 75 trademark with the, like, let's go to this motherfucker's channel. Like, who is this guy? Super Sly 75. Super Sly 75. Let's see here. Super Sly 75. I found you, dog. 39.9K subscribers. Wait. Hang on. Damn, dude, you be actually doing a lot of videos. That's interesting. What's the trademark for, though, bro? Come on now. Let's see here. Let's see if I agree with a lot of your takes here. That's interesting. I'll say this. You're putting in work. That's for sure. Definitely putting in that work. Good for you. Do you have shorts going too? Damn, you got shorts going too? All right, Super Sly. Oh, what's this one? Wait a minute. When you're bored and you watch too many Miami Vice, you're like loading a pistol or something like that? That's interesting. All right, man. All right. You got some cool cats. I dig it. Nice, man. And so that's like a black bomber, man, on your thing? Man, I'm a fan. I'm going from a hater to a fan now. Interesting. I'm going to give you a subscribe. There you go. What is the TM about, though? What's that about?
Like being shorter.
How tall are you?
I'm only 5'5".
Super Sly's 5'5" and gets plenty of ass.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to use that as an excuse either. But
you're in sales?
Yeah, I'm in sales.
Are you in outside sales?
In store. You know, like selling like actual phones. Okay. I'm also training to do for businesses and things like that.
Okay, so you're an inside sale. You're 38.
Yeah, just turned.
What kind of shape are you in?
I'm overweight. Working on it right now.
Okay. You got two struggles already. You can't be short and fat.
Yeah.
2 strikes. You got to pick a struggle.
That's true.
Super Sly's 5'5", but he's yoked. You know that. Why are you short and fat?
You can't be short and fat. What's happening? Happy Monday. Somebody's gonna ask, why am I wearing a hoodie? It's cold as the wife got the air on, the AC. It's cold as hell up in here. At some point I'll come out the hoodie. But happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Well, let me make sure my Streamlabs is streaming. Hold on, let me make sure. Copy. Let me make sure this mom is supposed to do what it's supposed to do. Boom, skadoosh. Paste and save. All right. Okay. Everybody's good? Yes? Yes. Fee. Okay. Do. Okay. Yes, let's get it. Yes. I'm sound good? Cool. Right on. Thank you for the sound check. Appreciate it. I don't even know where you want to go, y'all. People getting laid off left and right. I'm supposed to be doing my coaching onboarding. And it's like, you coming back, coach? I was like, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll come back. You coming back, right? Yeah, I guess I'll come back. Okay. I got three main stories, three main topics, but we're gonna burn through a bunch of clips, y'all. We gonna burn through it. So I think I want to go over. Let's go here. Let's go back in time. Everybody remembers Suave House. They had a nice, decent little run. They get overlooked a lot. Overlooked a whole lot. Tony Draper. Listen. Shady business dealings come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. All industries. All execs. They're all shady. Okay? Tony Draper. I don't know why he doesn't get lumped in with all of the shady business dealings. You get, your usual suspects is Leor, Suge. Who else? You know what I'm saying? Clive. But not too many people really, really mentioned Tony Draper like that. I remember, I think it was Tila. I was having some issues with leaving Suave House, and they came to his house or shot up the house. Something. I remember the record. I remember the disc record. This was many, many moons ago. This is a Southern thing. I'm just giving y'all what I remember from it. But yeah, man, Tony Draper doesn't get mentioned enough. He doesn't get enough credit for opening the door for Southern artists. He was one of the early ones that had a distribution deal with one of the big majors, with Universal. But just like any executive in power, you're gonna screw over the little guy. You know what I'm saying? So as much as you want to point to the white folk, hey, I got plenty of brothers over here that have screwed over their black artists. We can go all the way back to Berry Gordy. We've done that, but let's go here. So I think this was an old recording, but I remember the beef between Tila and Suave House. It was pretty bad. So let's go back in a Wayback Machine. Let's go here.
I left Suave House. Shit, I remember coming to my apartment one day, coming home.
Okay, this is Mr. Mike.
The day I left Suave House. Shit, I remember coming to my apartment one day, coming home to my apartment, and my goddamn door was locked, and there's a note on my goddamn door from the office of the apartment saying that my goddamn rent ain't been paid in 4 months. Now, mind you, the label is taking care of my housing. Suave House is taking care of my housing because these niggas ain't paid me shit. So they taking care of my housing at least because they ain't paid me shit. They ain't cut me no check. And I get to this motherfucker and they saying that my shit ain't been paid in 4 months. I'm like, what the fuck? That was like the straw that broke the camel back for me because it was already so much other shit that had transpired before that. Yeah, so shit. I called this nigga Draper like, man, what's happening with they got a note on my door and shit saying my rent. Man, just go get you a room at the hotels and this. I said, man, I'm about to drive down south, man. And so I don't know if he thought I was just finna go just for a couple days and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to go back down south, down Corpus Christi, man. And he was, all right, man, hit me up a little later. I don't know if you thought I was, man, I was done. These niggas my rent ain't been paid in 4 months. These niggas ain't paying me. And shit, I'm one of the goddamn top artists under 8 Ball and MJG.
Yeah.
Niggas should be prioritizing me like a motherfucker.
Wow.
Just on principle. But shit, didn't happen like that. So shit, I went back to Corpus, man. And I would say, shit, I was gone a couple weeks. That was around the time my godfather had passed. And shit, my godfather is from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yeah, rest in peace, Pops. And I went to Pennsylvania with my god brothers, Joe and Ron, for Pops' funeral. And while I'm in Pittsburgh before the funeral with the family, they done called me from Suave House talking about we got a show. The whole Suave House got a show in Youngstown, Ohio, which was like a couple hours from where I was at. So it wasn't that bad. But I'm feeling something, man. I ain't feeling this shit. I'm not feeling the whole entire conversation that they talking about. The whole Suave House got a show. I need I'm booked for the show. I need to come for the show and all this here. So I'm like, yeah, all right, man. One of the managers had called me. And mind you, shit, I had done already been gone, had done left, and these niggas ain't seen me in weeks. So when I got off the phone, I told my god brother and them, man, they talking about a show in Ohio. I don't feel it though. You know, but I'm going to go. I'm going to go because I'm that type of nigga. I'm going to ride it out. I'm going to see what it do. If niggas trying to do me something, then, hey, I'm going to see what it do. But I got to catch a flight. I can't take my pistol. And the clothes that I had on when they called me, just sitting around the house, a pair of jogging pants and a T-shirt. That's what I went and got on the flight with. I ain't packed no bag or nothing because I was feeling some kind of way. How that boy Tupac say when he was on his way to Vegas, the nigga was feeling some kind of way. Yeah, and I went on and went, just like Pac went to Vegas, knowing I'm feeling something, man. Yeah. And when I got there, I told my god brother and them, I say, I bet you 8 Ball and MJG ain't gonna be there. I bet you that. Yeah, because if the way I'm feeling is something gonna go down. And Draper and them ain't trying to have them around, something gonna go down because they his cash cow. So if it's some street shit or some gangster shit, he ain't gonna involve them in that. So I felt like they wasn't gonna be there. And when I got there, they wasn't there. They didn't come. I'm in baggage claim. I done got the baggage claim. Boys from Suave House. I'm seeing niggas coming in and shit. I believe Tila was there. A couple other niggas I seen a couple Draper goons. Some nigga asking me, we in baggage claim. They asking me where my bag at. I'm like, shit, I ain't got no bag. So he looking at me like, you ain't got no bag. And looking at what I had on. I just left from straight out the house off that phone call to go catch the flight. With what I had on, bro, was around the house with jogging pants and a T-shirt. Niggas was looking at me like, ain't no fucking way you ain't got no bag. Nah, I ain't got no bag. So they picked us up from the airport, taking us to the hotel, which seemed like damn near an hour away, damn near. And shit, my stomach is nauseous. Nerves and shit in my stomach because I'm feeling some kind of way. The driver had to pull over because I had to throw up, but once he pulled over, I'm hanging out the door and I'm just dry heaving and shit, gagging. Ain't nothing really coming up. So I guess it was my nerves or some shit. So we finally get to the hotel. As soon as we walk in the lobby of the hotel, there's some niggas from where we supposed to be doing the show at. What's up, Mr. Mike? What's up, man? I hope you ready, man. These niggas ready for you down here, man. Throwing up sets and shit and all this kind of shit. I'm like, see, here we go, man. So I get to my room. And my goddamn phone start ringing. In my room. Now I ain't got shit with me. I ain't got no bag. I ain't got no weapon. I ain't got shit with me. Just me in the room. And my phone start ringing, so I'm letting it ring. It's ringing. It's ringing. It's ringing. It's ringing. I'm talking about it's ringing. So I finally pick it up. Hello?
It's Draper.
And it hung up.
Ooh.
So that must be somebody trying to see if I'm in my room.
Ooh.
Yeah. About a couple minutes later, it started ringing again. And it hung up again on me. Boys trying to see if I'm in my room. So I'm thinking to myself, here we go. And the only really weapon I could fucking even have a clue of what I'm going to use is the handle to the phone. One of them old school hotel phones. It was 2 beds in there. And in the middle of the 2 beds was the little dresser or the little table where the phone was sitting on. So by now, somebody knocking at my door. They knocking at my door.
Mm.
So I look through the peephole, and I noticed one of the niggas because I'd have been in some street shit with him before, so I know what he about. And then the other nigga that was with him, I hadn't met him yet. But from what I hear, he was one of them boys too. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm thinking to myself, what is these niggas coming in my... So I opened my door, but I cracked it like looking through the little crack, like, what's happening, man? And they kind of like made their way in and shit. Asking me, had I talked to Draper and all this shit. Man, bro, I backed up and I backed myself into the 2 beds where that table was with the phone so I can grab that handle if I had to. And boys are standing there looking at me, asking me about Suave House and shit. I'm like, I talked to the nigga a couple weeks ago, man. What's happening? And then I seen one of the niggas start like taking off his jacket and shit. I'm thinking, why is this nigga taking his jacket off? And so, man, I don't know what came over me, man. I don't know what the fuck came over me. And niggas had never really seen me with my glasses off. I had my shades on. I took my shades off, bro. When I say I had an outer body experience, I've experienced that. Because at that moment, I had an outer body experience, and I started talking and saying shit to these niggas, which I can't remember what I was saying. I must have been talking in tongues or something, but man, it was like the spirit took over me, man. I'm talking about it was mind blowing how the spirit had took over me, and I like blacked out. And I'm talking to these niggas. I can't remember one word I told them, but when I came back to, them niggas was standing there like they was hypnotized, both of them, like in a trance or some shit. Right hand to God, man. And I escorted them. I seen that they was like in a little different state. And so I escorted them niggas out my room and told them I'm going to get with them here in a little bit. The boys was like, I'm telling you, boys was like hypnotized, man. And I told them I'll get with y'all. And as I'm escorting them out my door, I see another nigga from Suave House coming up. I guess he coming to see if the job done been done.
Wow.
Because the look on his face said it all. The look on his face was like, what the fuck? Like, y'all ain't, something supposed to didn't happen because he coming to see, he coming at the end. So these niggas left my room and shit. I got them out my room, closed my door, and the first thing on my mind, like, I got to get the fuck out of here, man.
Wow.
Because I ain't got no weapon or nothing on me. And I felt it the whole time. Yeah, good thing was my room was the last room on that floor. So when I leave out my room, right there to the left is the exit.
Yep.
So I'm dipping my head out the room, looking down the hall and shit, seeing if anybody in the hall, because I'm finna hit this exit, man. I'm finna get the fuck up out of here. Because boys come trying to do me something. Yeah. And so I'm counting, I peep my head back in my room, I'm counting to 10. I'm gonna count to 10 and I'm gonna hit this exit, man, I'm gone. And I did, I counted to 10, looked out there, wasn't nobody in the hall, I hit that exit. But when I hit the exit, I was on the roof of the hotel, man. And I was like on the 3rd floor. And it was at night, it was cold, it's in Youngstown, Ohio. But I was on the fucking 3rd floor of the hotel. There wasn't no steps, wasn't no stairs. So I ended up having to jump off the goddamn 3rd story of the hotel to the ground, man. Down there, broke my leg and ran across the street. There was a junior community college across the street. And I asked them, I went in there, they were still open. I went in there, asked them if they had a phone. Telephone books was still in play. I asked them, and pay phones. I asked them if they had a phone. Shit, they pointed me toward the pay phone and the telephone because I'm trying to call a cab to come pick me up and take me to the other side of town. And I ended up calling the cab. They came pick me up, took me to the other side of town. I got me another hotel and called my god brother and them from Pittsburgh to come pick me up because some shit had just went down, man. It was crazy, man. Bunch of shit. Suave House stories. The day I left Suave.
Wow.
Yeah, the day I left Suave House, shit, I remember coming to my apartment one day, coming home to my apartment, and my goddamn door was locked.
Okay. That's crazy, yo. You know what? We're here for it now. Man, he's got a lot of stuff. Holy cow. So let's go here. As well as Tila haven't restarted. Ooh, okay. Let's go here.
Yeah, I seen somebody in the comments on one of the last recordings, one of the last private recordings saying that I should lock in with Ball and G and Tila for the shows or something, put the past behind this and that. And what boys don't understand is, man, I done reached out to boys several times. To the point like, hey, shit, it is what it is. Yeah. A-Ball and MJG ain't reached out to me since I left Suave House in over 30 years. Now, I done ran across them. I done ran across G a couple times, ran across Ball a couple. I done ran across them since then in 30 years. But as far as them reaching out to me, nah, they ain't reached. So won't you at them? Won't you at them and tell them, hey, man, won't y'all lock in with that mister, man, with the shows and shit? Won't you at them and say that since you can tell me that? Go tell them that and see what kind of response you get, if you get one at all. Yeah. Yeah, y'all want to tell me some shit. Yeah, man. But it's all good. Shit, I ain't expecting niggas to reach out to me for nothing. I ain't tripping. I love 8 Ball and MJG. Yeah. I ain't got nothing personal against neither one of them. If I seen them right now, it'd be all love on my end. It's just like I said before in another video, I really think I got more love for niggas than they really got for me. But it's all good. Because I may have reason to. Because if it wasn't for them, I may not have never went on the journey to Suave House. So shit, I'm not tripping on that shit. But just for motherfuckers that want to tell me, man, won't you lock in with Ball and G and this, man, at Ball and G, at them niggas on social media, and tell them the same thing. Or ask them, man, when the last time y'all hollered at that mister. And see what kind of response you get, if you get one at all.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Come on, let's go here.
What people don't know is I came to Suave House at the beginning of 1993. My first album, South Circle, didn't come out till 1995.
I had that album.
So I done paid 2 years of dues, just no album out or nothing, just on the label. Don't nobody know about me or nothing, just paying dues, doing whatever it took for the label. Vibing with niggas in the studio, doing shit, whether it was in the streets, whatever was the label was on, I was on. For the first 2 years of me being there, before South Circle ever dropped. Now South Circle done dropped. That's moving, making some noise. Now I done went and done Wicked Ways. Wicked Ways done dropped. That's moving, making some noise. And I ain't seen a goddamn dime yet. What would you do? What people don't know.
Okay. Last one. Let's go to this one. Wait. Okay.
Yeah, I know a lot of y'all hear these Suave House stories and y'all like, damn, we ain't really know all that. I didn't expect that, Mr. Mike. And it ain't a matter where a nigga is trying to make it seem like it was just all bad at Suave House for me, because I enjoyed being at Suave House. It's just I went through some shit. I kept it goddamn in the vault for damn near 30 years, never really spoke on shit. And once it hit me that, man, you need to tell your story before you leave this earth and somebody else tell it and they exaggerate.
Let me just say this. Where's the evil white man in all this? Where's the evil Clive Davis? Where's the evil Leor Cohen? Where's the evil Tommy Mottola? You know, the white devils that y'all love to point to as to why the music business is as screwed up as it is, right? Where are I don't hear no evil white man, Jew, Khazarian, Assyrian, Persian. I don't hear none of these, the usual suspects. Okay, let's continue.
And lie about it, you know? So it's just a matter of me sharing my truth. Some people can accept it, some people can't, you know? But I ain't got nothing to exaggerate. At any time, any motherfucker that I done mentioned on any of these stories can come and prove me or prove to people that I'm wrong, but they can't. So you won't hear that. You're not gonna get that. You might get people in the comments trying to defend motherfuckers, but can't nobody come shutting me down, man. Because one thing about me, if I don't know what I'm talking about, or if I ain't spitting some shit that's some real true shit, I'm not gonna say shit at all. So yeah, it's just shit that went down and happened with a nigga that I'm sharing with y'all. That's it. That's it, man. And a lot of times, man, shit, niggas want it, like niggas with money and they got other niggas around them. A lot of niggas expect to be able to son the other niggas, or like they the daddy or some shit. I couldn't be like that. I ain't never come to Draper and them asking for them for no extra shit, or man, can you give me some money, or can you put some money in my I ain't gotta ask you for that. I'm working for my shit. And if you ain't giving me what I'm working for, then it's gonna get to a point to where it's either I'm gonna take it off you or I'm just gonna get the fuck from around you. Yeah. One or the other. Yeah. And I just chose to leave, distance myself from that. That was my decision to go there. It's my decision to leave. I left just like I came. With no motherfucking money, with my motherfucking gat and my motherfucking brain still intact. My motherfucking mind still intact. Yeah, niggas been making money off me over 30 years. Over 30 years. I ain't got one goddamn check stub I can show my family or my kids or grandkids and say, hey, I got this from Suave House.
Damn, so that means no publishing, but he should have still got some off writing credits. But then once again, it's all publishing. So he ain't had no piece of the pub. But he still should have got some from ASCAP or BMI just as a writer though. So I'm just like, what kind of jacked up ass contract did he sign? I'm not putting no indictment on him, but I'm just saying the contract has got to be so just nasty that you don't get paid. You've never gotten a royalty check ever. Like even TLC got royalty checks, but nonetheless, for him to not get anything in 30 plus years, that was a sick ass contract.
Not one. So nah, boys don't want to come fuck with me, man, about me speaking my truth. That's the last thing you want to do. Yeah. Cause my energy in it is already too extreme. Yeah. So nah, I just be sharing this shit with y'all, man. Hopefully some of y'all can embrace it and receive it. And for those that can't, hey, then that's pretty much on you. Yeah, I know a lot of y'all hit it.
Can you imagine how bad of a contract? Man, I've seen some jacked up contracts. I've seen some just illegal, you know? Man. Okay. Yo, that's crazy, yo. Okay. Did we listen to this one?
Yeah, so boys in their feelings now because I'm telling my story, my side of my stories and shit. Yeah, whether it be Suave House, my real life, whatever it is. Yeah, motherfuckers in their feelings now. Somebody telling me I need to chill before Draper catch me and all this. I'm a crybaby and we was jealous of Draper and man, get your dick riding ass, scary ass the fuck out of here. Yeah, this ain't got shit about no goddamn crying. This is me sharing my story with motherfuckers who really love me and really rock with me and giving them the A1 game on what really went down with me because they ain't known after all these years and wouldn't know if I wouldn't say shit until somebody came after I'm long gone and tried to say some shit.
Okay.
Yeah, so get your weak ass out of here, man. Yeah, that shit ain't about shit. It ain't a motherfucker I know that boys ain't trying to see me head on. Yeah, the only thing I had to worry about is somebody trying to goddamn catch me slipping some kind of way or creep up from behind me on some cowardly type shit. Head on, they don't want to see me like that because I ain't never did nothing to boys, man. Yeah, I ain't did nothing to niggas but showed love. Forever. That's all I ever did. Yeah, so nigga don't want to come fuck with me, man, and I ain't really done nothing to you. Yeah, especially when you owe me money. Yeah, man. Don't start crying now and shit. Yeah, don't start crying now talking about I'm crying, nigga. I'm not crying at all. I'm not crying at all. Shout out to the motherfuckers who really rock with Mr. Mike, man, and who can really appreciate me coming and spreading my truth to y'all. Yeah, you gonna have motherfuckers trying to. I said that in one of the other.
Okay. So I got to priority in 99. Nope, 98 because I worked the tail end of that last project of Organized Confusion. So now I said, okay, so when I got to Priority, I worked the Don P, and then I worked that very last end of promo for Organized Confusion, because they had already, they agreed to, that was their last album, they were going to go their separate ways. It had to be 97, 98. Okay, wait. So when did Mr. Mike last album drop for Priority? Mr. Mike Priority. What? Let me think to the head. What was his last project? Okay. Nope, I didn't work this campaign. The only campaigns I worked at Priority was that last Organized Confusion and that Don P, the last Don album under No Limit. So I didn't work this campaign. So his last album was on 99 September. And then I got the Universal 2000? Yeah. Okay. At the Priority, he went independent. Okay. Yep, I didn't work that campaign. Man, I don't think people realize how stacked Priority Records was in the 90s. Like, the list of artists they had, Priority Records artists. Let's do this. In 97. Let's just go year by year up until 2000. That label was, they had a whole bunch of fucking artists, man. I don't think people really understand. Okay. So let's do 97. Yep, the I'm About It soundtrack. Work that. Okay, that was Master P's last album, 98. I saw that. Okay, that Mac 10. Okay, 99, Silk to Shocker. I saw that. Okay. And then when, yep. Okay, they merged with Capitol. I was over at Universal. And then the only reason I went back to Capitol briefly was because of Supervision. Because Supervision was signed to Capitol around this time. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, there's Organized Confusion. Yep, that was their last album that I worked. That was their first project I worked on. And it was like, the album had already dropped and we were just doing like last minute promo, like exit promo. Like, this is the last one, they were ever doing it. This right, the last time before they went their separate ways. And Pharoah Monch went on to become Pharoah Monch. And that was 97. Okay. Yeah, I don't think y'all realize how, look at the size of these rosters, y'all. I don't think y'all understand. Priority had a whole bunch of people. Look at this shit, man. I'm not even talking rap. I'm talking all types of shit. Matter of fact, where's Guar? Where's that group at? Let me find it. I just seen it. They had every genre of music you could imagine. Where the hell did it go? I know I seen it. Yeah. This rock group here, they wear these crazy ass costumes. It's like Kiss on steroids. I've seen them in concert a couple times. I mean, they put on a stupid, crazy show. But anywho, let's get to when I got there, 97, tail into 97. Look, they had Ant Banks, Boot Camp Click, Brother Lynch Hung, Company Flow, Cube, Helter Skelter, Killer Army. Come on, y'all. Mag 10, Master P, Mia X, Mr. Servon, Organized Confusion, Steady Mobbin', and True. Okay, 98. Bruh. Badass, Another Level, Black Star, C Murder, Cocoa Brothers, right? Because they got sued by Smith & Wesson. They got dropped to Smith & Wesson. They went to Cocoa Brothers, changed their name. Daz, Fiend, Gambino Family, Cube, Mac. I don't think y'all understand how deep Priority's roster was. Miss Chalet, Razzcast, Snoop, Sons of Funk, Soulja Slim. Y'all don't understand. Young Bleed, that first single was a monster. 99, Big Mike, Fifth Ward Boys, Black Moon, C Murder, Chocolare. Come on, y'all. CJ Mack, JT Money, Casino, MC8. Come on, y'all. Put some respect on Priority Records. Mr. Mike, Mr. Servon, Pharaoh went, that's when they broke up and they went a solo. Shaheem, Silk, Snoop, True. Come on, y'all don't do this. Don't do this to put some respect on Priority, man. In 2000, 504 Boys, C Murder, Moby, Dame Grease, live on Lennox. I had that album. He doesn't get enough respect. Dame Grease, man. Like, he was one of the foundations, one of the pillars of that Rough Rider sound. Cube, Zane, Romeo, 8, Sauce Money. I had that first album too, right? Okay. Yeah, man, put some respect on Priority Records, man. They were stacked. Okay. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Mike, man. Shout out to Mr. Mike. Let me go over that Tila beef with Swap House. That's a classic. But I remember bits and pieces of how bad it was. I remember the shootout in his garage or some shit like that. Right? So let me find it. Hold on, y'all. Shit, let me get the homie a follow. Follow. All right, let me follow Mr. Mike. Okay, now let's go revisit that Tila versus Swab House. This is one of the first known beefs ever. Like, this is one of the first real beefs, like when guns and shootouts got in. People are like, what? This is really happening? Let's go here. Okay, hold up. This is 6 months ago. Okay, let's go here.
Oldest Redding, of course Al Green.
Okay.
My auntie dated him.
All the backstory stuff.
Johnny Taylor.
Okay.
Got a chance to hear the broken down tracks from Can You Feel It?
Oh, that's the shit. Can you feel it?
And
Oh, that's
in time, and we're so overstimulated, and we don't necessarily feel like this makes you feel.
I just want to get to the
Anytime somebody hating on
That's
you,
a fact.
it's because
he did hate on it. He hated big time on it. He hated on it.
Because when you know you run it, then you don't even.
He did.
Yeah.
All right. So real quick.
Happy New Year, world. It's your boy, Big Court of the Holy Court Podcast.
And my uncle would be tripping. He'll like see stuff, punch holes in the walls, and so when you look out and you see all this, and then I had another uncle, they would be into it, and it got violent.
Hold on, I just want to skip to the Tony Draper stuff, y'all. Y'all bear with me.
I dug his clothes, I dug his ride and everything, and they was like, yeah, but he was a pimp. He was a pimp. And he spread love, So seeing that, once again, that's how I got my first bit of money when I was like 5-6 years old. It was a crap game going on, and police. Have it come off. If you got a problem with it, that's you. It's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to do all that. But I mean, nevertheless, I'm not saying that I'm just this crazy gangster.
I know what you're
like
saying.
that,
Exactly. Yeah.
I never projected or spoke about this, so it's a mysteriousness. So they just don't know.
Yeah.
And
I think that's. So I'm similar. You know what I mean? And especially like when you talk about we're older. And
Sir, it's not about you. Oh, those are the worst interviewers. Right? Yeah, me too. Like, don't do that. Listen, bit of advice for anybody that's doing this podcast shit and you trying to be like, have people on. Don't turn it into Mr. Me Too. Don't be the Me Too interviewer. Like, yeah, me too. Don't do that. It's not about you. It's about the person you're interviewing. It's their story, right? It's not about. Just don't do that. Okay, let's go.
You know what I mean? Or your daddy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so I understand how that is.
But see, the crazy, they mom and daddy probably know you.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
No, whatever it took. If I got to lay him out, if I got to reserve, if I got to, stay on my knees, and prayer, whatever. This is not for me.
Yeah.
The confinedness of it, ain't nothing fly about it. I don't understand it.
I don't understand it.
Not putting nobody down, but if you think that's dope, and when you come home and folk give you, okay. Said that wide spectrum of how I dig this, I love that too, and all of a sudden, man, the detective that was on the situation, he retired out of nowhere. It's out of nowhere, and I was kind of, and I ain't have to divulge, information. I didn't do none of that. It was like just really, a miracle.
I'm glad you said that.
A higher power blessing. This is real time. If you just in the earthly, and you just, I get it. You don't understand that, but it's other dimensions and realms, and it came through. The ancestors, some type of way, Christ, how you do. I'm not here to judge, but they inaccurate because I tell you, my life was good. You know what I'm saying? So let's say 89, right around that time, 90. That's when I ran into Pat.
Okay.
And so Pat was with Fat Tony. And when I first met Pat, I knew Pat was better than all of us and what he was doing. So I was a big Pat supporter, no doubt. That was my, I was like going everywhere, like, man, we need. I remember he needed a lens drawn. He needed some equipment, even though I didn't get it to him, I was telling folks, hey, we need to come up with some bread to, because he cold, and that was my introduction to Pat, and man,
let me ask you something. Why do you think that Pat don't get the credit from Memphis that he deserves or the acknowledgement?
We used to joan all the time.
Yeah.
So one day we joaned, and I said something on the phone. He's on the speakerphone, OTS, and I said something, and he like, don't play with me like that. It got serious. You can feel it. I was like, yo, what's up with this shit? We, and so I'm like, oh, this serious. This how you feel? Wow. This how you feel? And he said, yeah. So, and when I see you, I'm like, oh, okay.
Damn.
And then, see, it just took a left turn. And then, so, man, a few days later, because I would be up at OTS all the time. Me, Ball, and G, this is where we, came together to cook. And Pat would come up to everybody. Paul, everybody that came out, Al Capone, America Most Wanted. It's so many. Shout out to Reggie too with the OTS. A lot of us broke ground through there. Man, it's funny how you be right to people, but then they'll do something, and then they're really ashamed, and so they got to make you look like you're the one. I've experienced that a lot, and so I have to go to the mirror and say, what I'm doing to make people handle me, so it's something about me that I got to straighten out to make sure that, because whatever reason, I've encountered that a few times.
Damn. Okay.
And so maybe that's sometime too, man. Maybe. Play it back.
This up.
Yeah, Pat was my whoa. Yeah. He is the one that let me know you can actually come out this city and do it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Talk to me about Ball and G.
And Ball and G, they was just so happened to be along the trails, man. And I had a rap partner, Cody. So we were a duo, Ball and G. At that time, it was Ball at first, and then G got connected, to form what they did, and we were just kind of ping pong off each other. So me and Cody, we had a rhythm, but we were speaking on Disneyland and all this type of shit. But Ball and G was on some pimp shit.
Yeah.
But our cadence was crazy. But they lingo, their ism was immaculate.
Yeah.
So I think we kind of sharpened them on cadence, and they got that and put that with that ism, and then so that sped them up because it spoke to the people directly. Because you're talking about the Mound, that's where OTS was at in the Mound. So I think Memphis, in the late 50s, early 60s, is a humongous pimp culture.
Yep.
Big pimp.
That's right.
Okay.
Packaging of it, it just makes it's.
What were your thoughts when you first heard? Because of course you have Ball and G, you got the ism. You got Gangsta Pat. It's the gangster shit coming off the late 80s, early 90s. But then you got this other vibe brewing with 3-6 Mafia, 666 Mafia at the time.
Man, just get to the. I just want to hear the horror stories. I'm sorry. Forgive me, y'all. I just want to hear the horror stories. I mean, all the backstories is cool. I just want to hear the horrors. I want to hear the bad shit. Okay, I'm sorry.
That they were banging though. I knew they were jamming, but that sense of religion and the cloudiness of that, this is very marketable.
Exactly.
We reach up.
This ain't what I'm looking for. He ain't talk. This ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. Okay. Tila. Okay. When. I gotta play dumb with this. Came to Tila's garage. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let's see what that. Yes. Can not Tesla, Tila, goddammit. Nope. Okay. Let's do this. When Tila left Swamp House. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay. Okay, so I guess that's the interview that I'm looking for. This one, where is it at? This one here? Okay. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, because we want to get to the horror stories.
Out with the old. So that's just the beauty. That's the cycle. So it's going to happen where you're going to have to, go back to a certain place. And if you don't know how to really deal with it, if you to myself, you know what I'm saying? And because here I am trying to do albums like, more so like what Jay-Z was doing, what Puffy was doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that, after that, and shitted on where I was based out of some fraud shit. Got real fake right there, And that's because of the fact that, I started feeding into, if you ain't selling like this or you're not getting this quote unquote recognition, because being green to it, being lame to it, not understand, it's a game. It's a game they running. You know what I'm saying? So you get caught up. So I didn't know, oh man, okay. Not saying per se talking negative on people that love their peace of mind. So no, I didn't even have no pressures for the album or peace of mind doing them the albums after, like Now and Never and all that. I had with Now and Never, the pressures that came with Now and Never was the transition from Suave to Rap A Lot.
Okay, here we go.
That was that pressure, and it was a weird place to be in because I built family with Suave. I mean, I dearly love Tony, you know what I'm saying? And to have to go to Rap A Lot, and then too how I got to Rap A Lot, when it wasn't like something that I, just said, I want to go to Rap A Lot. That wasn't what it was. It was more so when I met Jay. Jay charming in his own way too. Right. For me, and once again, there's some open stuff, man. Jay presented the father figure I never had, right? Mm-hmm. So, and then he presented too. He understood spirituality, right? Or I should say, he understood definitely. I'm sure he do, but he understood religion. Where it had me, that religion really was a thing on me. Because I come out.
So he used that to bait you and find a common appeal with you, right? Okay, y'all found common ground. He used it. Oh yeah, man. Okay.
Memphis, Bible Belt, whole thing. So, but he understood all that, right? So, it provided for me a protection. It provided for me a comfort in that sense, However, I was still torn. Because I'm like, man, I really got a lot of love. I looked at Tony like a brother, they wasn't that kind of like, this my, like no daddy. This felt like this my guy. This my brother, and didn't know how to resolve that issue that we had. And then so here's Jay, not only taking up a mentor role, that all of that role, and so hey, let me take care of that. Let me work this out for you. Something that I never had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even though, because where I'm from, I had to hit the ground running. And if you didn't hit the ground running, we come from that shit. You ain't married to You know, your grandma, not my mom, my grandma didn't marry him, so you're disconnected. You feel me? So my grandma did that. Now I can't get, you know, now and then with the other side, which crazy, you know, that's my grandfather.
Okay,
that,
I'm trying, y'all. I can't. I tried. Let's move on to something else because I'm getting frustrated. I just want to get to the actual. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? We can go over the lyrics of the song. How about that? Let's do that. All right, the diss record. What was it? What was the name of the diss record, y'all? What was the name of the diss record? So let's go here. Why Suave House fell off in the 2000s. People are saying Tony Draper was a shyster. Prince Sr. was hating and causing problems. And if you know his connection, go real deep, federal even. We know this already. Okay. Couldn't find another flagship artist. Serious beef for rap. A lot of producers not getting paid. I had a friend who was signed to Suave House as an R&B artist. Okay. Corey Milam, now is that what it was? Did Jay Prince run him out of H-Town? Terrence Williams, that was the rumor. I don't know how true that is. There was definitely tension though. The war over Tila messed up the business, then not pouring into other artists on the label was a wrong move. Sold the logo to someone in the Midwest and then boom, it's over. Huh. Terrence Williams, it was rumors he's one of the investors of Cube's Big 3 League. JJ Moss, that came out of Cube's mouth. I seen that on something that I was watching recently where they were talking about the Mount Westmore deal. Pick of me and one of my biggest inspirations in the game, T. Draper. He's still doing major things with Ice Cube's The Big 3. Interesting. Tony Draper. We're learning today. We're learning today the Big 3. Interesting. Interesting. Today. Oh, I still look young. Oh my God. Oh, there we go. Okay. Special thanks to Cube, Tony Draper, and the Big 3 for having us. What? That's a little flip. That's Tony Draper. Interesting. Is that Julius Irving? I don't know. Can't tell. Interesting, y'all. I remember the two honchos that got the Big 3 was the white dude that had some White House connections that did something bad. I forget, man. I forget. I forget.
Check in. Man, sunrise, now it's raining. I hope when we get down to the city it ain't. But look here, man. Let me cut this down. I'm rolling with Ice Cube Big 3. Y'all see this right here?
What happened?
Ice Cube Big 3. Y'all see this right here?
What the heck? Okay, it's not me. It's not me. It's the video. Okay, let's find out. How did Tony Draper work for the Big Three? Let's do that. Ooh, this back in 2010. How bad is this article? Okay, Swab House Records at just 16. Tony Draper's been an influential force in the music industry for over 20 years, completely independent, blah, blah, blah. Helped Cash Money secure their 6-figure deal. You know what? I see so many people taking credit for that. All I remember is 2 people, Wendy Day and the A&R guy. I forget his name. Those are the only 2 people that I know helped secure the deal. But okay, nonetheless, let's continue. Let's see. Stepping in to negotiate the Clips' long-delayed release from Jive Records. Instrumental in Ice Cube's comeback album Laugh Now Cry Later. Huh. It's like, I don't know how VH1 is putting their information together, but you're speaking on Southern music and you're speaking on the culture of Southern hip hop and you're speaking on people that have influence. The Rosses, Jeezys, T.I.'s, Ludacris, all those guys. Then it goes in this order. There's Luke, Godfather, Jay Prince, as well as the Godfather. Then it comes to me, Tony Draper. Started Swab House at 16. I put together one-stop distributors and made nationwide distribution at a time when that was unheard of. When I first came to New York in 94, they did the distribution deal and kept ownership of all my masters. I was the first young Southern kid to own his masters as a teenager. Nobody else was doing that. So when you speak on the culture of hip-hop, Southern hip-hop, then those guys, they definitely looked up to Big Luke. They definitely looked up to Jay Prince. But they also looked up to Swab House. I gotta give him his credit. Have you spoken to anyone over VH1 about being overlooked for your contribution to hip hop? No, I feel like if you're doing an essay, it's your business to get your facts together. It ain't my business to tell you your business. I know what I done, and they supposed to honor that and respect the whole movement. Okay, I agree. He does get overlooked a lot. When I heard VH1 didn't want to honor Luke for being a contributor, I knew that it was totally off base because Luke sold millions of records with 2 Live Crew, Poison Clan. Then he came to Houston and got a group called H-Town. They sold millions of records. So that just shows me right there the facts ain't all the way on point. How you don't honor 8-Ball MJG? How you don't honor 3-6 Mafia? 3-6 Mafia came out with Crunk. Where's Little Boy Lil Jon? Where's Cash Money? I think Ted Lucas is missing. Yeah, man. Listen, they mentioned Gangsta Pat. There we go. But there would be no Memphis hip hop if it wasn't for 8-Ball, MJG, myself, 3-6 Mafia, Tila, Gangsta Pat. These are just the guys that paved the way. I mean, he's right. He's right. He doesn't get enough credit at all, which is weird. It's like people go out of their way to not mention him. Like, goddamn, what did he do to y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. All right, let's move on. I see a super chat somewhere. My bad. I ain't forget you. Ill Magic. Thank you for the 5. I'm about to watch X-Men season 2 on Disney Plus. Do I have to start with S? Man, wait. How y'all this late? How are you this late to the game? You haven't seen season 1 yet? Bro, that was... Yeah, start with season 1 if you haven't watched it first. Yeah. But you should have already seen it. It was 2-3 years ago when it... I'm gonna need you to hurry up and catch up, okay? Okay. Where am I going with this? Where am I going next? Hold on. Where am I going next? I know, right? Yeah, he ain't hit the Gambit episode yet. Okay, yeah. Okay, save that. Okay, open this J. Save that. Okay. Oh, real quick, I wanna shine some light on my little cousin. I'm gonna shine some light on my little cousin. My little cousin is the cornerback for University of Michigan. He's going to the league, okay? My little cousin Jair, he's going to the league, okay? He's going to the league. Matter of fact, when I talked to his dad, and when I want to take time to give credit to his dad, because without his dad, it's not none of this shit's happening. So I was talking to his dad, because his dad is, when I go back home, he's my barber. So they wanted him at Dallas. They wanted him in last year's draft at Dallas. They wanted him to come out early, and they were saying, okay, he comes out, he's top 20, first round. Dallas was going to take him. And the dad was like, I don't know. Right? I got to give credit to his dad, Jerron. His dad said no. We'll wait. Do your 4 years and then go to the draft. They dangled that Dallas pick in front of him for, he said, for like 3-4 months. And they laid out all the things they're going to offer. He was going to pick, and they ended up going with another cornerback, right? But he was going to go first round in this last draft, and his daddy said no. And I said, you a better man than me, because I'd have cracked. And we were laughing, but I got to give his dad all the fucking credit. He got 2 younger brothers behind Jair that are probably better than Jair. So he's gonna be like his own version of LeVar Ball. He's gonna have 3 sons in the NFL. I give his daddy all the fucking credit. All of it. His daddy. Jerron Hill out of Kankakee. He did that. He's doing that. And you're gonna see this kid next year in the draft. First round. He's going first round. But for his dad to say, no, we're not gonna let you go early, and we're gonna wait and play this final year, because a lot of people, what if he gets injured, or what if this happens? What if you start playing the what if games, and it's in your head, and sometimes people just get crack under pressure. So I just want to take a moment to give my little cousin and his dad some light. You're gonna see this kid in the league. He's going to be a force. Okay, the Midwest is back, bitches. The Midwest been back. Fuck the SEC. SEC ain't shit. Y'all don't understand. Anywho, but yeah, I like I said, I give his dad all the credit. Because I'd have been like, let's just take the deal. His daddy said no. And like I said, he's so caked up off the NIL deal. I mean, he's pushing a CLS. He has an AMG CLS. Listen, all of his recruiting class, they're all papered up. There's no money issues. Like whatever generational curses with money, that's no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just him, but like I said, his recruiting class, they're good. Which is part of the reason why there was no rush for him to go into the draft early. Because it's like, well, it ain't about money. We got money, so you can't use that against us, right? So I don't think so. So yeah, I just want to do that. Give black fathers and his son some shine. Okay, let's get to it. Let's go Hollywood real quick. Paramount is doing a brand new Nightmare on Elm Street. Do you want to see this? We just had one. Was it Jackie Earl Haley? Maybe 10, 12 years ago? Do you want this? Do you care? Another Nightmare on Elm Street reboot. Okay? They bought the rights to the original 84 screenplay from Wes Craven. Right? They're not even going to discount this one. We don't even talk about the 2010 remake. It wasn't bad. Do you care? Do you want to see this? Are you hyped for this? Film yet untitled is in development under Paramount Primal. Okay. Set in the world of A Nightmare on Elm Street, based on the first 1984 film. Okay. My only question is Freddy's backstory. Now remember, they play with his backstory. Remember, first He was accused of messing with the kids. Come to find out, he was innocent. In the remake, they said he was messing with kids, and the parents went to go get him. So that's always been a source of contention with Freddy Krueger. Like, okay, was he messing with the kids or was he not? You understand? Okay. Paramount's new label genre is being led by J.D. Lifshitz and Rafael Margules. Okay, so this is the producing team behind Weapons, Barbarian, Companion, and Friendship. Oh shit, sign me up. Jonathan and I are excited to be partnering with JD and Rafi, along with the terrific team they've assembled at Paramount Primal. So this is going to be like their dark label, all the rated R stuff. That version of Paramount is going to be an offshoot brand, right? We look forward to bringing the world of Wes Craven's Nightmare on Elm Street to a new and completely engaged generation of fans. We know that Wes would have been thrilled to see how horror is taking its long overdue place in the cultural canon. Yeah, right now horror is kicking ass. We can't wait for all of us to sit together in a dark theater around the campfire of today as the next chapter of the Nightmare story unfolds. Okay, here we go. Paramount Pictures also revealed that its previously announced label will be known as Paramount Primal. The label will partner with up-and-coming storytellers, aka YouTubers, and established filmmakers to produce smartly budgeted films across the horror, comedy, action, and science fiction genres. If you have an idea for a horror, use ChatGPT to help you draft a screenplay. Get that thing copywritten, get it registered with the Writers Guild of East and West, and get you an agent and get that shit submitted and shopped. They're looking for. We said this. Me and Red Sings the Blues. What did he say 3 years ago? Man, content is going to be key. They're going to be needing original IP, and now you see it come to fruition. We were 3 years ahead of the game. Okay? We told everybody they're going to be looking for new IP. Lifshitz Margules will executive produce for Paramount Primal. William Morris Industry and Zifrin represent the Wes Craven estate. So here we go. Krueger has appeared in 9 films as well as the TV series and video games. He was last seen slicing and dicing on 2010's reboot Nightmare on Elm Street, which grossed more than $117 million on a $35 million budget. New Line previously released the Elm Street movies and retains international rights to the series. Okay. Paramount is in process of buying New Line's parent company, Warner Bros. That's going to happen. Never mind with these 12 states, the 12 attorney generals trying to file a last-minute lawsuit. This merger is going to happen, okay? Just like nobody said nothing when Disney acquired Fox and Lucasfilm, when nobody said nothing when Amazon acquired MGM. This is a lot of huffing and puffing. Even back when Time Warner or Time took over Warner Brothers. Stop. Okay? Now I'm kind of excited for this. Okay? What say y'all? That's it, man. That's it. And it's easier than what people, make it out to be. The old days of having to go down to LA and knock on doors and hey, try to catch somebody in a lunch meeting. Those days you ain't gotta do all that shit anymore, man. You really don't. Like pounding the pavement is what we call it. Pounding the pavement. You ain't gotta do all that shit anymore. Okay, also Sam Neill. Sometime last night he died, man. They didn't say what happened to him, but Sam Neill died dead at 78. They said something happened suddenly last night. It was the weird thing was he was in remission from cancer. It is with immense sadness that the family of Sam Neill shared the news of his passing on Monday, 13th July in Sydney. Sam was surrounded by family and passed with the dignity that has characterized his whole life. The loss was sudden and unexpected, but blessed by the fact that Sam remained cancer-free. So what did he die of? They would like to express their deepest gratitude to the staff of St. Vincent's Private Hospital for their incredible care. More details will be shared later, but for now, on behalf of the family, we ask that you respect their privacy as they navigate this immeasurable loss. Yeah, man, that's messed up. He beat the cancer. Now I'm just like, what the hell was it? Okay. I mean, listen, I know we got the house on the end of Oak Street, another dinosaur movie. Listen, nothing will ever top your first viewing of Jurassic Park. Nothing. Probably the best dinosaur movie ever. You can go back to stop animation in the 50s and 60s with Jason and the Argonauts, and there's a whole bunch of other monster movies that deemed classics. But man, listen, that first Jurassic Park, Spielberg's probably his best movie ever. Probably his best movie ever. And I won't even debate nobody on that. I don't want to debate you. Okay? Like, Spielberg ain't done shit that impactful since Jurassic Park. Okay? Them little kids was acting their asses off. Okay? I remember these kids. I remember these white women upset because their kids were crying and hollering at these goddamn dinosaurs. Okay? White mothers were upset. Like, I took my kids to see nice Barney, and you give me this. I took my kids to go see Barney on Ice, and you give me this shit. Yeah, so rest in peace to Sam Neill, man. He did that. Him, Jeffrey Goldblum, Laura Dern, like, that cast was just peak casting. And then, of course, the dinosaurs. All right. Yeah, I seen that, man. I seen that shit. Hey, yo, you know what? So do we owe Bat and the Son an apology now? Because for 6 months, everybody was accusing Bat and the Son of using Jason David Frank and hiding monies and just using and abusing the name. So do we owe him an apology? Do we owe him an apology? Yeah, you had to have been there, man. I mean, shit, when he pushed the truck around and they're pushing the window and the T-Rex is trying to and then in the damn kitchen with the Velociraptor and shit. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Let's go take a look real quick at that trailer. That shit was kind of sad, man. It's like, oh man, he's dead. Like, Legend of the, was it White Dragon? Like, it's been what, 5 years? This is sad, man, but it's finally coming out. So I'm going to listen. And Michael Madsen was in this. I didn't know Michael Madsen was in this when I saw the trailer. I was like, oh, that's not Michael Madsen. He's dead too. I don't think y'all understand right now, man. So we owe homeboy an apology. Because, man, it was looking bad. Like it wasn't going to happen for a long time.
This city needs the White Dragon back.
The prophecy tells of a duel between the two dragons of a
Mark Dacascos? Mark Dacascos. What was the first major martial arts movie he did? It wasn't Never Back Down. It was what was it? Band of the Hand? Nah. Wait. Let me go look. Like, Mark Dacascos has been looked over for so long. There we go. What was that early martial arts movie? It was one of those TV movies that you see on cable. Which one was it? Only the Strong. This was it. Classic. Only the Strong. Hell yeah. Only the Strong. Yeah. That's a classic. Okay. Let's get back to this. And then, he had he was in John Wick 4 or 5, right? He had a little career resurgence. But Mark Dacascos in this.
A duel between the two dragons of a shared crystal. One, the White Dragon. And the other, a dark dragon fueled by...
Yo, we owe this man an apology, y'all. We owe this man an apology. Listen, for months, people were accusing this man of being basically the devil and everything that's wrong with the industry. They accused this man of basically using and abusing Jason David Frank, his death, to drag this out, asking for more money to get this picture finished. I mean, the level of hate this man generated and scores of videos on his neck for months. We owe this man an apology. Matter of fact, it got so I unfollowed. I used to follow this dude, and I unfollowed him because of all the drama around him. I was like, let me get away from this dude because he got, he using this man just died and he asking for more money for this picture and shit. I unfollowed this dude. Let's go.
A fiery rage. Prophecy calls this entity Dragon Prime.
Who the hell are you?
The one with the power to give you what you desire.
We owe this man an apology, y'all.
This city will not rest until Eric Reed is held accountable.
The world never needed the White Dragon.
We can't do this without you. You want to pick your color?
Of course it's green.
All of this guilt, you have to let it go.
Eric, let's go!
For us, for the world, for your family.
Michael Madsen, y'all. He did. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. We owe this man an apology. Michael Madsen dead too. Lord Jesus. Fix it,
For your
Jesus.
family.
Fix it.
The spirit to fight is still strong within you.
Come on, man.
You can't stop me.
Let's find out.
We owe this man an apology. We owe Bat and the Sun an apology. We owe this man an apology. Damn, son. Damn. So what's the release date? We have a release date. So, oh my gosh. So they met in 2013. Yeah, Superpower Beatdown. That was dope. So they were working on it. So 2019 Kickstarter campaign was launched. 2019, y'all. I don't think y'all understand. This goes back to 2019 with the goal of $500,000. They were going to bring back all the OGs. Johnny Young Bosch. They had signed on. Okay, it ended August. It didn't reach the goal. Then another campaign, 2020, asking for $100,000. But then he asked for it, and then he stretched it to $500,000. The initial goal was met in 11 days. Campaign ended on 2020 with $508,000 raised, right? Okay. So then scheduling conflicts, Bosch left the project, and then Sudarso and Ann left the project. Okay, so near the end of the campaign, the main cast was announced. Hannah Frank. Okay, they joined Rochelle and Andrew. Okay, so then they added Mark DeCasco as Michael Madsen. Production began in May of 2021 for 42 days. And then in 2023, the strike happened. The production was granted a waiver allowing the cast to participate in additional photography through 2023's SAG-AFTRA strike. 2025, Chris J announced that the film is picture locked, undergoing color correcting and sound mixing, hoping to present the film to distributors with a couple of months. Okay. So then July of 2025, they turned it in. So it was supposed to be released back in 2020, y'all. 2020. This man's been fighting for 6 years to get this movie made. August 28th. August 28th. I owe this man an apology. Hey, I know you'll never see this, but homeboy Bat in the Sun, I'm so sorry you went through what you went through. I doubted you. I deeply apologize, man. This man fought for 6 years to get this movie made. Most people have given up. So my apology to Batman and the Sun. When I get done, I'm gonna go back and refollow your account. I'm gonna resubscribe. I'm so sorry. I jumped on the hate train against you. You did not deserve that. You did not deserve that. So August 28th, y'all. August 28th. Go support. You know. This thing was 6 years in the making. 6 years. Okay. Shit, man. Damn it. Damn it, man. Damn it. All right, I'm gonna save the Trump stuff for last. Let's get to Jay-Z versus Kanye. I asked a question in the poll. Has Kanye West finally surpassed Jay-Z? Oh my God. Did you call the cops? Okay. Oh wait, before we do Jay versus Kanye, let me go to some clips. I got clips. Let me go through my clips first, and then we'll get to it. Wait. Hold on. I got clips. I said I was going to be here for 3 hours. I got an hour and a half. Okay, let's go here. Everybody wants to be a dog whisperer.
Get the leash. No. Oh, I tried to hold it. Yeah, I know, but you see, he goes back to you.
I guarantee in less than a year, this dog is going to maul this woman, which is the owner. I guarantee she's going to get lazy and forget all the things he taught her to teach her dog. And I guarantee in less than a year, she's going to get attacked by her own goddamn dog. But come on.
Let him sit. There you go. Stand in front of him, tell him down.
Damn, come on, bro. Come on, Jay.
Down.
Good boy.
No. Tell him sit.
Sit, Lo. Sit.
I guarantee she gonna forget all this, and in less than a year, he gonna maul her in her damn sleep.
I mean, it's too much now. Oh. See, it's like you turn him up a little bit. Oh. And when I say you turn him up, because, oh, this is good, and then all of a sudden, and he's like, now I gotta do this. This is why it's important to have clear expectations with a dog, and not all the conversation, and more so commands, so that everything is clear. So when I say here, this is exactly what this means. What it looks like to us is he's imposing his will, but really he's a punk.
Right.
Like, he's like, I don't know how else to deal with this. Give him a chance, and then what I usually do is I like apply a little bit of pressure, and then that's what he says. Okay. So let's see if he doesn't do it the first time.
Okay, feel.
Right there.
That's it, that's all. That's it, that's all.
But you gotta have the confidence too, but that comes over time. That's not anything that's about to happen overnight. I don't want you thinking like that. That's what we're training for, to get out your comfort zone.
Because what's going to happen is in the next few days, he's going to snap at her just to test the boundaries. That's what they do. They test. And she's going to revert back to her old habits. And we're going to have a repeat cycle. And this next go around may end up even worse for her. Okay, but let's continue.
And what was the old, and now look, he's laying down. So he didn't sit the first time, so watch this. Look, let him sit. All I did was apply a little bit of pressure. Yep. You see, now he's going away from me now.
Yeah.
It's the difference. That's what I mean when it comes to corrections. It's like, whoa.
No, you have to
it has to be a turn of something. Here, come on.
Come on, boy.
You know, this is a transition for him. See, there you go. Now he's down. Good boy. Yep, tell him good boy. So instead of repeating, pair a correction with your command.
Okay.
Puts everything together.
Okay.
I don't want you to look at him because like you're asking.
You think this woman is built to keep up the training, to keep this dog in line? No, she's not. But okay, let's continue.
Okay.
Yo, I seen it the other day. It was a little dachshund. Little dachshund, and he flung his little ass, and he hey, that little dachshund, and he flung him on the floor. Yeah. This ain't it, man.
You're like this. Heel. Okay. And you're like, are you coming with me? No. If you say heel, heel. Just sit.
Sit. All right. Down. Down.
If you do 5 times a week, if you go home and do nothing, it doesn't matter.
Right.
It always goes out the window.
Okay.
So it's all about the work that you put
Exactly.
in, and I kind of allow you to see, okay, this is what I mean.
You gotta do this every day, every other day. She not built for this, man. That's a long-term thing with these breeder dogs. She ain't built for this shit, man. Like, bitch, I'm gonna be doing a video on you how you got bit by your own goddamn dog. And I look forward to it. I hate to be that person, but I look forward to these videos. Let's go here. Oh my gosh. Let's go here. He's one of those strong, dominant owners, right? That, you know, he's the alpha. The dog understands he's the alpha of this relationship, right? He's one of those strong owners. Like, I can look at my dog and he knows. Okay, you got it, man. You got it, man.
You know what? Move.
And guess what? So he done bit you, he done tasted blood, and you're still keeping this dog. Now, whatever happens to you and your family in this house with this dog is your fault. I look forward to a follow-up video on this family and on this man. You kept a dog that tasted blood. Whatever happens to you is your fault. Let's go.
You broke my shit. Hey, get your ass in that bed.
Okay.
Get in that bed now.
Okay.
Get in there.
I hate to say this to you, but when your dog breaks dominance like that, you're going to have to get rid of that dog. You need to put that dog down now. He has now broke dominance. He has now tested you. That dog will test you again, okay? Look how big that fucking dog is. Okay, now again, I do need to know the antecedent to this behavior prior to this dog snapping out, but I really don't need to know anything because you are that dog's master. But the next thing is y'all cannot control animals and y'all think that y'all can. Okay, they submit to you because they feel like it. Okay?
Did I hear what I thought I heard?
But if they ever decide to try you on your dominance, a lot of y'all are fucked. Okay.
Yeah, dogs are only loyal to you because they understand you're a food source. That's it. It's really simple. Dogs are loyal to you because they know you're a food source. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. This is where I get my food from. Let me be chill. Okay. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it, man. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. I can do this all day. All day. What is this? What is this? What clip is this? Oh. Whew. I might get in trouble for playing this. Yeah, I'm going to get in trouble for playing this. Basically, a cop. So this man was being attacked by 3 pit bulls. This man's being attacked by 3 pit bulls. The cops pull up. So guess what cops gonna do? They shoot 2 of the dogs. The one gets away. And you know what the people in the crowd were saying? Come on, man. Put it out of his misery, man. That's a dog. Did you not just see this dog try to murder this man in front of y'all? And you want to have compassion for this dog? Because he shot the one dog. You know, when you shoot it, they get to limping and kicking legs, kicking and suffering. And they're like, man, come on, man, it's a dog. Put it out of his misery. No, it needs to suffer. It needs to suffer. Let's see. Let me just stop to the point that I'll skip over the shooting. But let's go. This man's being attacked by not 1, not 2, but 3 pit bulls. Okay, and everyone else recording this shit, useless. Useless.
The motherfuckers on.
Watch out,
get him, move.
You see one tail, 2 tails, and this one here. I know it's not the owner. I mean, it's always the owner, never the breed. I know. I got more excuses for these dogs than. So he's trying to. Okay, so let me skip to where he shoots. Wait. Hold up. Hold up. He shot the one. Shot at the other one, the second one. Okay, now. Listen to the crowd. Listen to the man recording this.
Kill him, hey.
Kill him, man.
Take him out, man, please.
Take him on out, please.
Put him out, bro. Put him out.
What?
Put him out, bro,
Put him out
please.
for what?
Kill him, please.
Kill him. Y'all begging for the dog's life to come to a complete end. Did y'all not see these 3 dogs try to take this man's life? And you goofballs, please put it's a dog, man. Please, please. Are you serious right now, man? You begging for the... Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Away. Get out the fucking way, man. Kill him,
Let
please.
it flop around. Let it flop around. Let it flop around.
They can't just shoot like that because people. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You alright, G? Yeah, man. Kill him.
Okay, man.
Motherfuckers on.
Now you just saying to take him out. You were just saying take him out. And after the cop does what cops do, please, man, please. Please. Go fish. Oh my God. Okay. People are stupid. People are just stupid. Do I have another dog clip? I know I do. Because I keep dog clips on deck. Oh. Shit, man. Music. Just watch what happens, y'all. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. Just watch what happens. I know. Yeah. It's always the owner, never the breed. Yeah. Okay. You see the woman fighting for her goddamn life, trying to protect her child. Yeah. Where's the owner? You know, 30 seconds fighting off a dog can feel like a lifetime, but where's the owner? Oh, she's coming, y'all. Here she comes. Any minute now. Tick tock. Any minute. You see it's still dragging her foot, right? Now here comes the heifer. Now she wants to show up. Still wouldn't let go. Still not letting go. Okay. Still not letting go. Jesus, man. Has it even been a minute? Finally, let's go. Oh, damn, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope the injuries are not serious. I hope his injuries are not serious, man. So let me take Fido and just walk off like nothing happened. My child's traumatized. I got bite marks. I need stitches. I know. Yeah. I know. Yeah, I know. Okay. Okie doke. What is this? Oh, let's go here. Autism. What I be telling you about
what you just said, man. That's probably why you deformed. Make sure you tell your son to watch his mouth. He's using derogatory terms.
He's not my son.
Well, whoever he is.
He is a special needs.
Well,
You cannot make him stop.
he can stop saying that. How did he learn the word?
He learned it from people at school.
So why he
His
using
family
it?
doesn't talk like that.
So why he using it against other people?
He's special needs, sir.
But he
You
know.
understand that?
So why he knows to call me? Come on, man, get out of here. You're on camera.
You don't understand.
I don't
he
need to
has a
understand.
genetic disorder.
But he's smart enough
His
to
brain
know.
is not right.
But he knows where to use the word
Okay,
at and
leave me alone.
who's to use it to.
Leave me alone.
Then get out of here.
I didn't say anything. I said Mickey Mouse.
I said midget.
Mickey Mouse.
Ooh, and he talking smack. Mickey Mouse out of. Ooh. See, and truth be told, this is what y'all's special children be doing. Your special children that you think, you know, they know exactly what the hell they're doing. They know. Society don't want to be bothered with y'all's kids, man. I'll just go ahead and come out and say it, because everyone else is too scared to say it. Society doesn't want to be bothered with y'all's kids like this. They really don't.
Tell the world what you just said, man. That's probably why you deformed. Make sure you tell your son to watch his mouth.
I thought God don't like ugly. Well, here it is, that right there. All right. Okay. Gotcha, man. Yo, did you see the new breed of dogs they got coming out? Did y'all see the new breeds of dogs they got coming out? They're breeding a Belgian Malinois with a Mastiff. Man, do I have that? Please tell me I have it. Hold up. Please tell me I have it somewhere. Please tell me I have it somewhere. Nope, that's not it. Damn it. I just seen it. It's a Malinois with a Mastiff. Matter of fact, it was a three-legged Malinois. New breed of dog. 3-leg. The one in particular had 3 legs. Please tell me that the video is up here somewhere. Damn it. Oh, I just seen it. Oh, God. Damn it. Black 3-leg Malinois. Hold up, y'all. Damn it. Damn it. It was a Mastiff, right? It had to have been a Mastiff. I know what I saw. It was on IG, y'all. Damn it, let me go look. No, let me do activities first. Let me go to my activities. I know I liked it, right? I had to have liked it for it to I found it. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention.
Also known as Martin, the dog that stops people in their tracks with his beauty. He's what's known as a bull herder, a cross between an XL American bully and a Belgian Malinois.
Okay,
yeah, he's a mutt, but a purpose-bred one. And honestly, he looks like something built in a lab. In early 2025, Genesis Kennel posted a breeding between Genesis and Riddick of Alpha Sabe. The goal was clear: lock-in drive, power, speed, and stability, while also producing dogs that just looked the part. This litter was tough to narrow down, but in the end, Genesis Kennel kept 2, Martin and his littermate, Rosa Parks. Now let's talk about
why you named a black dog Rosa Parks. Did y'all catch that? Why would you name a black colored dog Rosa Parks? Why? Why? Why would you name a dog, a black dog, Rosa Parks? You know what real black fatigue is? Real black fatigue is explaining to white people the impact of their racist beliefs, attitudes, and systems. That is black fatigue. Black fatigue is having to explain to white people the impact of their systems, beliefs, and actions. Okay? It's exhausting being black. Tiresome. Okay? But nonetheless, let's continue.
About the parents. Genesis is a tripod Belgian Malinois, and before you say anything, she does not know she's missing a leg. She is an absolute unit of a working dog. Serious, focused, and not someone you want to test. When she works, she means every bit of it. Then there's Riddick, the Red Dragon, an XL, American bully with a level of confidence that's almost hard to believe. This dog chases decoys at full force, launches off trees to reach elevated bite sleeves, gets dropped into bodies of water mid-work, and does it all with that calm, driven energy only the best working dogs carry. Oh, and the physique? Immaculate. 2 serious working dogs. The offspring? Exactly what you'd expect. Martin came into the world as a chunky, adorable...
I thought Malinois were perfect just the way they were. Why are you messing with one of the best dog breeds ever? There's nothing you need to tweak with a Belgian Malinois. They're highly intelligent, extremely athletic. There's nothing wrong with a Malinois. Why are you messing with a good breed of dog? But then someone's going to say, well, that's how we got these breeds to begin with, Sly. Yeah, I hear you. But it's 2026, man. What else do you need a dog to do at this point? A lot of people would agree that Belgian Malinois are pretty much the perfect breed. The perfect breed. What more does a Belgian Malinois need at this point? Bigger muscles? Okay.
Puppy, full of energy and sweetness straight from his dad. But his mom's edge, that's in there too. As he's grown, so has everything else. The muscle, the confidence, the drive to pull off stunts that'll make you do a double take. Don't let the good looks fool you. This dog is strong. And here's the thing. Genesis Kennel isn't doing this for show. Their mission is to develop balanced, reliable personal protection dogs, sound in mind and body, with a primary focus on empowering women through real, capable canine protection.
What? What? Empowering women? How does... Coming soon to a backyard breeder near you, filling shelters because people can't handle them shortly after that. I agree. They better be naming that damn dog Rosa Parks. Okay. Martin and Rosa Parks. Tell me more about the name selection. Right? Look at this. He says, the owner says, I like strong names with meaning. Neither took no BS and stood strong in their beliefs. Nigga, that's not gonna work for me. No, sir, that's not gonna work for me. No, I'm good. So it's a woman. Oh my God, some people in the comments caping for him. Yeah, okay. All right, gotcha.
Martin isn't just a beautiful...
The Belgian Malinois is a damn near perfect breed. Why are you messing with it? It is damn near a perfect breed. There's nothing you need to add to this. There's nothing. What are you gonna add to it? It doesn't need more muscle. It doesn't need more muscle. Y'all remember the John Wick with Halle Berry? Those were Belgian Malinois she had. They weren't German Shepherds. It was this breed of dog here, doing all the stunts and shit. But come on, man. I got time. Because people are stupid. I got time. Look at this shit here. How do you improve on that? How do you improve on this? They're perfect the way they are. They're perfect the way they are. There's nothing you need to add to this dog. It's damn near a perfect breed. I wonder if AKC would recognize that breed of dog. I highly doubt it, though. Yeah, I highly doubt that AKC is going to recognize this breed of dog. Not this one. My bad. Where'd it go? But once again, the Malinois is perfect the way it is. Perfect.
Kimber!
Kennel.
Stay. Okay, release.
Mailbox.
Echo. Easy. Echo.
You are not a gentle boy. You kind of are.
Kimber!
Okay, let's go here.
Should you get a Belgian Malinois? As a dog trainer who actually owns two and has worked with more than I can count, I get asked this all the time. And look, they are breathtaking dogs. They're absolutely phenomenal. But before you go diving into the Malinois lifestyle head first, just because you saw one absolutely nail a bite suit on TikTok, we need a chat. Because while they are capable, and probably the most capable working dogs on the planet, sorry German Shepherd, capable doesn't always mean suitable. Let's start with the big one, intelligence.
Hey guys, just a very quick one from Ranger and I just need 30 seconds of your time. Firstly, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that has watched our videos over the last 6 months. The channel has grown exponentially to the point that
People think smart dogs are easy. They're not. They're easy to teach, yes, but also easy to create problems with. These dogs don't just learn sit and stay faster than most, they also learn to open doors, to raid bins, countersurf, and manipulate routines like four-legged con artists. So if you don't stay one step ahead, you'll wake up one day and realize that you're the one being trained. Trust me, I've been there. Next up, the drive. Their capacity to work is absolutely off the charts, but it's not just physical. These dogs need mental stimulation daily. I'm not talking a 30-minute walk and a game of fetch. I'm talking structure, scent work, problem solving, obedience, under pressure, the whole shebang. And if you miss that window too many days in a row, you'll see it barking, lunging, pacing, biting the lead, and behaviors that make you wonder if you've brought home a land shark on Red Bull. These dogs weren't bred to chill. They were bred to chase, bite, perform, hunt down terrorists. Next up, here's a very common trap. I'm active, I do CrossFit, I run, I can handle a Malinois. No, you can't. Being fit doesn't prepare you for a dog that needs a job every single day, has a nervous system like a coiled spring, and could dismantle your skirting boards if left understimulated. You don't need a Navy SEAL dog just because you've got a gym membership. Here's the question I want you to ask. Does your life suit a dog that was literally engineered to run towards gunfire, dominate protection trials, bites on command, and also let go on command? If you don't have the structure, the time, and the experience to support that kind of dog, it's not just a poor fit, it's genuinely unfair on the dog. Rescue centers are full.
I would ask the question, why doesn't more law enforcement aim to replace the German Shepherd with Belgian Malinois? Because you see it all the time, that the Shepherds sometimes don't listen to the canine cop, and they hold on, they don't let go, they go, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Belgian Malinois is far more intelligent than the German Shepherd. I'm not understanding why they don't kind of just swap the breed out, but nonetheless.
Of Belgian Malinois. Not because they're bad dogs, they're not, but because humans made bad choices. Impulse purchases, social media trends, ego-driven decisions, and the dogs are the ones who pay for it. Like I said before, you don't need a Malinois to appreciate the Malinois. Love them, admire them, train them if you're ready, but don't mistake potential for suitability.
Now, once again, what do you need to add to this breed of dog? What more could you add? It doesn't need another 10, 15 pounds of muscle. For what?
Hey, if you do already have a Malinois and you're sat there thinking, oh my God, what have I done? Don't panic. Not all is lost. With the right structure, fulfillment, boundaries, these dogs can be absolutely legendary. That's exactly why I put together the Behavior Bible, a free guide packed with the foundations every high drive dog needs. You can download it using the link in the description below. And if you're on the fence about what type of dog is right for you, or you've already got a high drive dog and you feel over your head, then you probably want to check out this video right here. I'll walk you through the biggest mistakes people make with work.
Okay, once again, what more do you need to add to this breed of dog? It's damn near perfect, but this is what humans do. This bitch really named the goddamn dog Rosa Parks. Do you think Rosa... You know what? Okay, never mind. Okay, y'all got it, man. Oh, let's see. She's confident, intense, highly intelligent female with strong... I don't even give a damn. I don't even give a damn about a dog named Rosa Parks. Our dogs... Okay, blah, 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 blah. Pricing. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Let me see what. I highly doubt the AKC is going to recognize that mutt. I highly doubt it. Let's see. Crossbreeding. Why crossbreed? At Genesis Kennels, we believe, humans, we believe purposeful crossbreeding has existed for centuries, long before modern. Yeah, they did that. Okay, but they don't have to do it anymore. But let's continue. Some of the most respected working dogs in history were created by combining traits. Yes, we get all that. We get all that. Okay. Why crossbreed? Okay, let's see. Improve athleticism, increase genetic diversity, drives and working styles, create better environmental stability, produce more versatile. Okay, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay. We're not focused on producing dogs for hype trends, blah, blah, blah. Dogs that can live in the real world, dogs that are capable of being loving companions, blah, 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 blah. The Bull Herder program. This is the one. This is the one where you take a fucking, basically a big ass pit bull and mix it with a Malinois. Okay. Strong nerves, confidence in unfamiliar environments, functional athleticism, balanced drive, clear communication with handlers, physical capability paired with stability, the ability to gauge seriously when necessary. Oh, they already do this. The Malinois already does this. This is the dumbest shit ever. But y'all, humans gonna do what humans do. Every dog should serve a purpose beyond appearance, temperament, health, structure, trainability, environmental. Yeah, okay. All right, man. Then you just improve on the breed of the dog. You don't have to crossbreed. Then improve on the breed of the dog itself. You stop. I'm good. This is human hubris at its finest. This is nothing but human hubris. I'm good. Okay, let's continue. Let's go here.
When you're not around. Cerberus, the 135 to 140 pound Cane Corso that's already bitten a kid, we're just going to add him to the growing list of reasons why we do not recommend the Italian Mastiff for most folks.
Now you're starting to see more Cane Corso attack kids and family members. Not on par with the pit bull, but they're, it's starting to catch in the headlines a whole lot. Okay, this man named his dog Cerberus. You know, if you Greek mythology, it's the three-headed dog that guard the entrance that Hercules had to go fight and kill. The three-headed dog, Cerberus. This man named his dog Cerberus. Let's continue.
And no, you're not going to solve his problem with more hugs, more kisses, and more treats. The boys had plenty of those. It's a breed situation. It's a genetic situation, pre-installed from the factory to be one hard-ass dog. This dog can take a licking and keep on ticking. There ain't a tool on the planet that can throttle his ass back down when he senses a threat. The problem is, the threat is not a bad guy trying to break into our home. It's the mailman. It's a woman pushing a stroller down the street. Very, very low threshold to activate his very, very high defensive drive. Me and Tony, my other trainer, we actually want to go out of town for a 24-hour trip, and we're like, shit, who's gonna freaking watch Cerberus while we're gone? I do not trust him around my wife, and I do not trust him around my kids.
Let's continue.
He hasn't finished the training, and even when we finish the training, guess what? I cannot change what came pre-installed from the factory. Mother Nature's gift to him to be a badass motherfucker.
That boy's one mean motherfucker.
And for that, now we got to take him on a trip with us. So you think about that before you get an Italian Mastiff. Are you ready to commit yourself to the next 8, 9, 10, 12 years? Who the is going to watch your dog when you're not around?
This man said he don't trust his dog around his wife nor kids. Okay. Hey man, what do I know? Y'all keep on getting these little stinking ass dogs by all means. Y'all by all means. By all means. Let's go here. Let's change it up, my God. Okay. Does anyone know who this kid is? This is Lil D. Lil D. Pay attention. This is Lil D. I'm just here to present information to y'all. Make of it what you will after that, okay? Let's go.
My mental right, because remember I said the whole porn shit is mental, so you could knock out a blow bang, fucking a grandma.
It's your training.
Give you that confidence.
This is my, I'm like, nigga, I done did some shit.
And on the other hand, if you fuck up once or twice in a row, your confidence starts really dipping, and it can be kind of hard to like bring yourself back into that confident mode.
They all hear, they all talk.
Because when I'm in confident mode, she'll book me 3 scenes in a day, and I'm like, yeah, bet I'm in there, I'll do it.
Hell yeah, once you got it, you little, it's your mojo, you feel me? You got your mojo
I also
going.
just feel like as a dude, you kind of have like peaks and valleys in terms of like your own horniness level. And sometimes it's like you don't really know why, but sometimes I can fuck 3-4 times in a day, and sometimes fucking one time in a day feels like enough.
Everything comes into play, from you working out, stretching, to you drinking some water versus drinking mad fucking prom juice, whatever. You feel me? You feel me? Like,
wait, I was just gonna say. So
the bigger issue is this is Lil D. Okay. He during the pandemic, he became popular around 17, 18, 19 because he was sleeping with a lot of older women. Okay, if you never heard of Lil D, that's okay, it's not meant for you. But he became popular around the time he was 17, 18, 19 because older women were pursuing him. Of course, women are going to get a pass for this. Had this been a young girl talking about, yeah, I was active 16, 17, 18 with these older men, of course we're going to talk about it. But situations like him get swept on. It's never taken seriously. Whatever happens to young black men, nobody cares. Okay, nobody. Society does not care what happens to you. Okay, because when you get out of line, they got a place for you. It's called prison. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's continue. Let's continue. Oh wait. We got a new Friday the 13th series. I totally forgot. It's on Peacock. Hopefully I don't get struck. Universal, Universal is sometimey. Sometimes they hit you, sometimes they don't. Okay. Are we ready? Okay. A24. The Friday the 13th series on Peacock. Are you ready? Let's go.
It's like someone put a curse on this town. It all started when that kid drowned last summer. There's something in these woods, and all it knows how to do is kill.
Mommy's here.
I'm gonna watch this. I'm I'm gonna watch this. Yeah, I'll watch this for sure. For sure. Halloween's gonna be good. I'll watch that for sure. And it's a series too. I'm down for it. Okay. One last clip and we're gonna get to Kanye versus Jay-Z. Okay. Last clip, let's go.
Did power come to you?
Power came to me, so I just finished up Madam Secretary. I'd done 6 years on Madam Secretary, and I went out to LA towards the end of the run of the show, and I met with some really amazing people. I was trying to decide what the next project for me looked like. I didn't really know at that point, but I knew that I wanted to do something dangerous. I wanted to do something that, a character that was bold and big and really called on all the things that I personally would want to tap into. And I wanted to play a three-dimensional character, someone who has a rich life and something that I can investigate and bring my full self to. And then
it's not just tied to a man.
No, not at all.
Because so many characters you're
it's
just
so
a wife
true.
or girlfriend.
It's so true. And I did want something powerful like that. I had no idea. So when I went in and I spoke to a casting director and we were talking about, I just saw that they had produced Power and everything, and I was like, oh my God, this show, everyone loves the show. Like, you should see all, yeah, of course, the think pieces. And so I had known Courtney because she'd seen my work on Broadway.
That's what's up.
And so they were like, oh, there's
Looking forward
this
to it.
role. There's going to be a spinoff. Didn't know what it was, but there might be a role that you're really good for. Do you want to take a look at it? And if you're still in town, would you meet the creative team? And I was like, yeah, sure. Why not? And so I left and I'm like, okay, I'm really hoping that it's good. I'm really hoping that I'm going to love the character because I had such an amazing time with the casting director. And then I read it and I was like, oh my God, whoa, the character just popped off the page to me. And the family aspect of the first episode, the relationship between mother and son. Didn't know that it was Raquel and Kanan because they were flipped, it wasn't a real script, it was fake. So I had no idea, but the heart of what the show was going to be about was in that first script. And I remember saying God, I can't wait to go meet the creative team to just talk about how I see this character and how she could be so different. And yeah, she's a queen pin or a gangster, but what else can I bring to the character to make her three-dimensional, to make her this amazing woman? Because it can't just be oh, she's hard, oh, sassy. That doesn't interest me, playing hard and you know what I mean? Those aren't really things that excite me. What excites me about getting to the truth of the character and why a character is hard, why a character chooses what they, you know what I mean?
So how did Power come?
All right, that's Patina is the one that plays Raquel on Raising Kanan. Okay, where is it? Where is that last one at? Oh, I didn't send it to myself. Apparently not. Let me do it right now. Hold up. Okay. Yeah. Last clip, I promise, is going to be good. Because this debate between Denzel and Will has to stop. Okay? Listen, do not get mad at me because Denzel is not a movie star on the level of Will Smith. If your only retort is that, well, Denzel's a better actor, if he is, it's not by much. And my retort to y'all is, hey, these guys play the same character in every movie after a certain level of just easy success. When their movies the name sells the movie, they can kind of pull back, right? We got The Rock in another movie playing a stuntman with dementia. That should be good. I will check that out. But let's get to this Denzel thing. Okay, please stop with this. Denzel is a far superior actor than Will Smith. Please stop. Please stop. Because if he is, it's not by much. Because if he is, it's not by much. Let me go here. This goes to my point that these guys pretty much play the same character in every movie. And I'm sorry to tell you, Denzel is no different. Why y'all give Denzel a pass? Let's go. You ready? You already know about what I'm about to play. Let's go.
Nigga, get your fucking hands off me.
All right.
Hey, get your hands off me, grave digger.
Damn it. Does the whole world got to stomp in your face?
Nigga, you better get your hands off me.
Ain't no niggas around here, you hear me?
Get your hands off me. I got to wash this out. Let it burn. Nigga, get your hands off of me.
You get your fucking hands off me. Get your fucking hands.
That's right. Yeah.
Say it with me.
No. I'll grab your hand and you play me. Hey.
You get your fucking hands off me.
Yeah. Please stop. He's the same. He's been the same like this for the last 20 years. Please stop y'all BS. Okay? Please stop. Stop. Okay? Stop. I agree. If he's a better actor than Will, it's not by much. It really, really isn't. Okay? So, note to self, don't ever grab Denzel Washington. Stop grabbing Denzel. All right? Okay, let's get back to... All right, let's go to it. Has Kanye West finally surpassed Jay-Z? I agree. I say he has. You guys say he has. So let's go put... He had it the third night of his concert. It was pretty cringe. Third night of the Jay-Z concert at Yankee Stadium. It was pretty cringe. Oh, it was bad. Let's go.
This show would have been over. I got outside. It's fucking 11 o'clock. This show would have been over. I got outside at 8:45. I just got in this motherfucker. One gate, one person at a time, 20,000 other people behind me. This fucking show ain't starting till 12:30, 1 o'clock. There's 6 cops standing around doing nothing. Form a line and let everybody come in and do that shit like TSA. Ticket checker. One by one? Fuck out of here, bro. It's fucking 11 o'clock.
All right. Okay, let me stop there. There was a security delay. The show started very, very late. Very late. People were upset. Rightfully so. We're just gonna go to Twitter mainly for all the clips. But let's go here. Remember this clip here? Pay attention.
I might get in trouble for playing these records. I don't care.
Now, you're a grown-ass man, Swiss Beats. Who would you get in trouble from by playing a Nicki Minaj record? There's only one person she's had an open, outright beef with for the last 10 years. Swiss, you're a grown-ass industry man. Who in the world is going to give you grief for playing a Nicki Minaj record? But let's continue. So let's go here. It was bad, Jay. It was bad. It was bad. We're going to go through it all tonight. People try to crash the gate. That was part of the delay. Right? People try to crash the gate with no ticket. Okay? So many of these people, even the right man's like, what? You can tell some of these people have never been to Yankee Stadium before. Okay. Okay. They got the horns playing, y'all. That's Fab. Is that Charlemagne? That's Charlemagne. That's Pusha. No, that's Rocky. That's ASAP Rocky. My bad. That's Rocky. Your wife performed. How you outside and your wife performing, bruh? Nasty work. I have no idea who these people are. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. So let's see what he has to.
Right.
What he has to
So,
say.
this is what I'm told. So I'm going to say allegedly because we know the games that Rock Nation play, right? According to a Yankee head of security, allegedly, Jay-Z and them held the door. Now, that little thing y'all saw where about 20 people snuck in, that wasn't the reason why the show was delayed. According to Yankee security, allegedly, Jay-Z and them held up the door because he wanted to break a record of capacity, of having X amount of people in the building when the show began so he can make history with 3 sold-out shows. At 8 o'clock, the place was not packed. You know it wasn't packed because you see the crowd outside. Only a few people got in, but they did not start the show allegedly. They did not let these people in allegedly until they knew that the place was going to be at capacity. And they let thousands of people in free, right? So according to, I told them I wouldn't say their name, because the part of them telling me this was their security and them keeping their job. But however, the person said, and I never said if it was male or female, so don't be trying to get nobody fired. Hold on.
Okay, let's continue. Oh, let's continue. Let's continue.
According to the person, right, they saying that allegedly they held up the door on purpose because Jay wanted to come out with the venue packed so he can make history and say that he had 3 sold-out shows because the 3rd show wasn't sold out, right? And I know Saturday's show wasn't sold out, and I know Sunday's show wasn't sold out. Why? Because I deliberately went online before the show started to see if I could purchase a ticket, and there was mega tickets available. I did that for me, in case they say the show was sold out. It's a lie. I went and tried to purchase a ticket Saturday night and Sunday night, and tickets were available. That's one, right? Second, look, if you came in here to tell me I'm a hater, you're wasting your effing breath. I am the Jay-Z hater. So saying that you hating, you're just wasting your goddamn characters. I am the Jay-Z hater, okay? I'm the Jay-Z hater. So keep typing, leaving comments. Yo, you hating, you hating, you hating. This is the place of truth. You can say I'm hating and keep saying I'm hating. I love it because your comments make the views go up. So keep saying I'm hating.
Okay.
Like I said, I can't reveal the person because I don't want them to lose their job. And you know that nigga, he will make sure that the person loses their job. But the person said they was a big fan of Jay-Z, and now they don't like him because they disappointed because they worked at the stadium. They knew exactly what's happening, and their exact words is all that stuff that the media is reporting about them bum rushing the door, that's what kept people out, is a lie. The truth is Jay was waiting on everybody allegedly to get there, and they wanted, when they started the show, it to be at a certain capacity, right? And there ain't no telling if in his contract, if he sold X amount of tickets or had X amount of seats filled, that he probably got a bonus or whatever. Anyway, That's that. Whether you choose to believe it, whether I choose to believe it or not, it don't matter, right?
Okay. Take everything I present with a grain of salt, y'all. I like to be as objective as possible. Everybody just be, be chill. Two things can be true at the same time. Two things can be true at the same time, y'all. Okay, let's continue. All right, so there's what they're saying. Nope.
We have to ask you, were you there last night?
I lost my feet. They owe me a new pair of feet. So Rock Nation, I need new feet.
Oh my God, I'm cracking up. Honestly, it's funny. I went Saturday. I almost came last night, and when I saw the mayhem. So my question is, what was Jay like backstage? Like, were you with him? What were his like emotions? Like, how was it?
That was Stoneface Killer last night.
So
he wasn't talking to nobody. I had to talk to Guru. Guru was the temperature last night. He told me, Bleak, everything's gonna be all right. We prepared for this. We're gonna shut this down. Telling people out there, shut up and be patient. But I said, Guru, we lost our feet. What we gonna do?
Imagine.
He said, get some more Douce. It'll make it better.
I love that. So he was so cold, not talking to anybody.
And you know, it's all about safety first. You know, you don't want last thing, because you know what? If once he touched that stage, then people would have heard Rihanna or Beyonce.
Right.
And they'd have stampeded and trampled, and that's another lawsuit. And you know, they blame everything on Rock Nation.
What's your message to fans that are all like, yo, Jay, I had to go to work today. I stayed out all night long for you.
Tell your boss, can I live? That's all you got to do. Or just call out sick today. Let them know. Use some of that PTO time. That's what it's called. Because I don't know. I don't know what it's called. What it's called?
Yeah, PTO, paid time off.
Use some of that PTO time, baby. You at the spot. It's the summer. The Knicks won. Hove out here, Yankee Stadium. That job.
No, listen, people gonna be coming at you like, Bleak, you ain't fuck. I mean, you work, but you ain't working like a regular job like everybody else. Like, you work.
Hell yeah. I'm waiting on my check right now. I'm about to go pick that shit up, boss. Better have my check. You heard what Rihanna said last night? Better have my money.
Was there any moment that you thought this may not happen?
I'm over it. Let's get to the performances. Okay. First performance. Who were they clowning? Oh Lord. Tiana Taylor. They were clowning her. She sounded pretty bad. I don't know what there was mic issues. But Jay needed the Avengers last night, y'all. He needed the whole fucking Avengers. Let's go. Yo, you can barely hear her vocals. She can barely hear her vocals. Somebody turned her mic off or down. Now, Mary couldn't make it because she has her own residency in Vegas and she was not about to mess up her situation to fly out to go hang out with Jay for one night. So shout out to Mary J for not taking the bait. What? I can't hear anything. Oof. She sound bad. Oh, that sounded bad. Sounded bad. A music exec reacted to Tiana Taylor's performance. He said, ooh, new ventures. Okay. Okay. Okay, that was pretty bad. We'll save Rihanna for last. We're gonna save Rihanna for last. Okay, she's rehearsing. That's what they do. Now, whoever said Tiana Taylor was a very strong singer, I don't think you've ever listened to her try to sing. Adequate, passable. Oof. You know what's bad when Mary's a better singer than you. That's how bad it is. If Mary's a better singer than you, that's bad. Okay?
But until then, all the world's crazy. This is the way you make me feel. I'm just trying to get my heart.
You know what? Even if they get fired, but guess what? The damage is done. The damage has been done. Because you can't undo that. You can't take that night back. So for 3 nights, everybody sound like crap. And that's what a lot of people will take away from this 3-day concert series, is that everybody sounded like crap except Jay. Can't undo, you can't unfix it, can't unmake them sound bad. I hear what you're saying, but the damage has already been done. Because they dragging the fuck out of Rihanna, Tiana, whoever else performed. You cannot undo this. He said turn the vocal cords off. I'm done.
Yeah.
She was never been a good one you would. Jeez. Okay. Let's get to. We'll save Rihanna for last, y'all. Pharrell Williams, 50 old head, has turned into an old head. I can't believe I'm saying this. Pharrell has turned into an old head, talking some gangster shit. Like, sir, you are pushing 60. You gotta make some noise. Sir, you are pushing 60. No more skateboard P. You should be mature P, a grown man P. I don't know. Wizened P. Seasoned P. I don't know. No more skateboard P. Come on.
You gotta make some noise for your own. Y'all know him to be the giant, and I know him to be. They booked the bear, and then the bear cut his hair, and now he got on his helmet. He got on his helmet, and he getting ready to go to work. I hope you kill all the niggas. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Make some noise for the legendary skateboard P tonight in New York City. Let's go.
Sir, just stick to the fashion. Stick to the fashion. Just stick to the fashion. The urgency and Jay cutting off Pharrell with that Make Some Noise for the legendary skateboard P was definitely Jay on some, all right, you telling these folks a little too much about shit we discussed in private. That new album is coming and Ho gonna be talking crazy. Can't wait. I'm more than sure. Pharrell didn't even do anything like this for Clip's album, and they was talking mad crazy on there. Street's gonna be ablaze. Ooh, buddy. P was drunk as hell about to spill the beans. Reminds me of Travis on Rolling Loud stage with Future trying to get him to play like that. Imagine thinking anyone in 2026 is going to be buying a Jay-Z album. I don't know. Wait now. It depends what that first single is. If it's produced by Skateboard P, is the whole album with Pharrell? Yeah, those first 2 singles going to tell us everything we need to know. And I listen, Jay's been doing this for too long to not come with some fire shit. And let's be honest, Pharrell is probably one of, if not the greatest hip-hop producer. I put Pharrell and Chad over Dre all day, every day. I mean, you can get Dre and all of his guys that all 10 of his producers that he's robbed over the years. And I think Pharrell and Chad will still hold their own against Dre and his henchmen. Pharrell is who you go to resurrect careers. Okay, there's not a career that Pharrell and Chad has not resurrected. Okay, necromancers, man. But if those first 2 singles, man, if they bamming, we jamming. I just think Jay's been doing this for too long. I think he's been doing this for too long. Exactly. Niggas do not know how to peep detail. Hove is clearly about to send fire to nigga. Hey, he ready. Hey, he ready. Hey, he ready. We not worried about no goddamn Kendrick. This is the Rock and Roman Reigns we all been waiting for 7 years. This is the Rock versus Roman Reigns we've all been waiting to see. We've all been waiting for this. Okay? This took way too long, but it's about to happen. It's about to happen. It's about to happen. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Okay. Now let's... Who else did he bring out? I don't care about Pharrell at this point. Okay. All right, Rihanna. Sounded terrible. Sounded terrible. You can tell she has not been practicing, keeping up her chops. She sounded terrible last night. Let's go. I mean, every angle from every recording I heard, she sounded like a goddamn, sounded like my damn kid in there. Let's go. Let's go. That's what you call phoning it in. That's what you call phoning it in. You're just here for a check. This is what you call phoning it in. There's no energy. No energy at all. She's just here for a check. She's just here for a check. She's just here for a check. And it shows. It just shows. She's just here for a check. So you know she ain't got no wind, no cardio, no endurance. She just never kept herself in singing shape. There's a such thing as singing shape. She's not kept herself in singing shape. Okay? When's the last time she's actually performed? Does she even still do her breathing exercises, diaphragm exercises? Probably not. And I'm not mad at you. Go make your family. Go make your family. But in the meantime, in between time, bitch, keep your skills sharp. Come on.
Your turn. Your turn.
Did you hear a crack? Did you hear? Ooh, did you hear the crack? Did you hear the note crack? This tells you she ain't been taking her craft serious. Ooh, that I heard it. I heard it. I don't know about y'all, but I heard it. Lazy. 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 Lazy, lazy, lazy. This hug looked insincere. Like, nigga, I'm just here. This does not look like, oh, I haven't seen you in years. I miss you. I love you. You know, I hope God bless you. Like, their heads are away from each other. Y'all, read the body language. Read the body language. Who hugs like this? Read the body language. Okay? Matter of fact, can we find... Is this it? Okay, there we go. Yeah, read the body language, y'all. Read the body language. I'm just here for a check. Look at this insincere hug. Let me show it off. Okay, let me find it. Let me find a clip. Yeah, that was cool. Let me find it. That hug looked very, very just nigga. I'm just here. He had a fake ass hug. People already peeping it out. Just read the body language. Yo, she's not a dude. She's a woman. Don't. That was weird. Super weird. Wow. Wow. Read the body language, y'all. Read the body language. Notice her arm. She didn't want to bring her arm to him. Notice the right arm. She didn't want to bring her arm around to cuff him. Yeah, she don't like him at all. But she gonna play the game. She gonna be a good soldier. She doesn't like him at all. She does not like him at all. At all. At all. Hell, she's still old. 2 albums on her deal. Okay, now this is the best that Jay can do with the Avengers. Let's see, who all did he bring out for 3 days? For 3 days. Jay-Z, Yankee Stadium. 3 days. Okay, let's see who all he brought out over 3 days. 3 days. 3 days. Night 1, Beyonce, Blue Ivy, Nas, Alicia, Jazzo, Memphis Bleak. That was night 1. Night 2, Eminem, Pharrell, Slick Rick. Night 3, Rihanna, Beyonce, Usher, Swiss Beats, Jermaine Dupri, Clips, Jeezy, Tiana Taylor, Fat Joe, Jada Kiss, and The Dream. Okay. They say it's sold out. What is the Yankee Stadium seating capacity? Let's do that first. Yankee Stadium seating capacity. Seating concert. Let's do concert capacity. For a concert. Shit, I'm misspelling words and shit. For a concert, we're looking at, okay, we'll say 50,000 seats. We'll say 50,000 seats. Nope, I'll do you one better. Nope, let's be fair. Let's be fair. Seating capacity for Jay-Z. We'll be fair. Yankee Stadium. Okay. Nope, I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair because when we go to Kanye, I don't want to hear no excuses. Capacity. When we go to Kanye, I don't want to hear no excuses. So, Jay-Z broke his own record for the highest attended concert in Yankee Stadium in July, with the record-setting second show of his residency, 45,832. Keep that number in mind, because we're going to come back to it. Once again, I'll write it down. But keep it in mind, 45,832. Okay. Not bad. Now let's go to Kanye. Let's go to Kanye. Why would he do that? Kanye is out of the country, sir, doing bigger numbers than Jay by his goddamn self. Sir, Kanye has surpassed Jay. He don't need Jay-Z. He's bigger than Jay-Z. He's official. He's always been, for the last few years, he's been bigger than Jay-Z. But let's just go here. Let me see, can I get this? Okay, now let's go to Kanye. Let's go to Kanye. Kanye concert in Albania. We're just gonna do Albania for one. We're gonna do Albania for one. Whew, child, let's see. 60,000 fans. They had to build, okay, specially built Eagle Stadium just outside of Tirana. 60,000, Albania. 60,000 Albania. By his damn self. By his damn self. By himself. Yes, Kanye is an international superstar. Look at this. Funny how the blogs aren't posting how massive Kanye's Albania concert is, but reporting on Camel Z. Crazy. That's nasty. This is just Albania, y'all. This is just Albania. Performed his one and only Albania show yesterday at the newly built Eagle Stadium near Tirana. Oh my God, look at this. Oh my God. Whew, buddy. Bruh. I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit. This is worth it. This is worth it. Good Lord. Jeez, listen. Is Kanye this the current Michael Jackson? Is Kanye the modern Michael Jackson? I can't name another black urban music artist that can create this much frenzy. Is Kanye the modern Michael Jackson? I mean, because to be honest, Michael had bigger, better turnouts overseas than he did here in the States. Cheesy Pete's. Hey, man, I just said, is he right now, is he the modern version of Michael Jackson? There's nobody. I can't name anybody on an international level that creates this much havoc and frenzy and chaos and turnout than Kanye. Name me somebody who's doing bigger numbers internationally than Kanye. I'm willing to listen. You put Chris Roscoe, listen, man. Give me whatever you're smoking. I don't smoke or drink, but whatever you're drinking and smoking, pass it this way, because nobody would agree with you. Nobody's going to agree with you that Chris is nowhere near Kanye levels. Let's not do this. Let's not do this. Let's not do this. Let's not do this, sir. Let's not do this. Let's not do this. Maybe The Weeknd. You know what? That's a good one. I'll take that. Okay, outside The Weeknd. And maybe is Drake? Does Drake do these numbers like overseas? No, The Weeknd. Okay, The Weeknd and Kanye. The Weeknd and Kanye. Okay, I like that. This nigga said Chris Brown. Sir, I can't with you right now. Insane. This is insane. Listen, the sound guy deserves a raise. The production designer deserves a raise. The riggers, the roadies, the techies, anybody and everybody that had anything to do with putting this concert together deserves a fucking raise. This was immaculate. This is some Vegas shit on steroids. This is insane. Insane. Find me the concert that Jay-Z puts anything that's close to this. Like, Kanye has a vision. He sees himself as otherworldly, and this shows. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I highly disagree. I will put Taylor Swift over Beyonce for one. And maybe Taylor is probably, maybe, but Taylor Swift over Beyonce all day. The numbers bear it out. The numbers bear it out. Maybe Taylor Swift. Taylor, Weeknd, Kanye, and let them fight it out for the top spot. But nonetheless, this is a rap. This nigga's rap. This is a rapper, man. This is a rap guy. He ain't no singing dude. This is insane, man. Met with the Albanian Prime Minister Edi Rama. Considering how he's been canceled pretty much by them people, or they reduced his status down. This is still, man. Still is insane. Yeah, and no guest spots. Exactly. He's by himself. He's by himself. This is dope, man. And this thing, why this is so smart now. People are gonna be like, oh, what's Albania? What's in Albania? You done brought tourists now to this place. What's in Albania? Why is Kanye in Albania? Let's go see what Albania is all about. Bruh, how y'all hold up, everybody, everybody hold up, stop. Everybody pay attention. Look, he let's give him his. He said, why you hating on Jay concert? He did good though. Because I showed you that someone did something bigger, better by himself on a grander scale. I'm a hater? All right, I guess I'm a hater. Okay, you got it. And Kanye don't need 50 motherfuckers to over 3 nights. But you got it, man. I'll be a hater. I'll be that. I'll be that. Shit. Yeah, show me Jay-Z's best production, set production that rivals anything close to this. But you got it, man. I'm a hater. I'll be that. I'll be that. Kanye is a better businessman than Jay. Oh no, I disagree. Kanye is by far a better businessman than Jay. There's no debates. I won't even entertain a debate with you. Nobody. I will not debate nobody. Kanye is by far a better businessman than Jay-Z. But okay, y'all can have your opinions. I'll have mine. But you'll never change my mind. Kanye by far is a better businessman than Jay. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I won't debate you. Jeezy. Y'all better stop playing with me tonight. Y'all better stop playing with me tonight. Y'all better stop. Matter of fact, I'll do you one better. Kanye has a better catalog than Jay-Z. How about that? If there was a Jay versus Kanye versus, Kanye would wipe the floor with Jay-Z. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying right now. Tell me Kanye catalog don't wipe the floor with Jay-Z's catalog. Fuck out of here. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all got me hyped tonight, man. Y'all better stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Eat that nigga food catalog. What you doing? What you looking at me for? Why she giving you hell? Oh, let her sleep then. Oh my God. Hey, aren't you hungry? You ain't hungry? You taking a shower now? All right. Well, let me know when you get out. All right. Food. Wait. You didn't go get cookies, did you? You didn't go get no cookies today, did you? Well, you're really pushing it. Listen, I'll give you the 2-3 nights off from not cooking. Okay, but you really. My wife is tired of my ass. Whatever. All right. Yes. You want to do it after your shower? Bet. Okay. Yeah. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man. Let's not do this, man. Let's not do this. Let's not have this discussion ever again in life. Let's not ever have this. This man is being shadow banned from performing. What are you talking about? Jay-Z has the full backing and strength of Rock Nation and Live Nation. Kanye is damn near one-man band, shadow banned of damn near around the world from performing. What y'all talking about, man? What y'all talking about? This man's been shadow banned from performing. What are you talking about right now? Based off what? Give me y'all's best. Give me y'all's best whatever for Jay being a better businessman than Kanye. Break it down for me. Show me how. Educate me on what? Based off what? Based off what? Based off what? Because every time he has a business failure, he blames everybody else and never himself. He's never the problem for when his business fails. But when he wins, it's him. But please educate me. Please educate me. Look, even Funkmaster Flex said, reposted. Funny how the blogs aren't posting how massive Kanye's Albania concert is, but reporting on Jay-Z. Yeah, people aren't stupid. People aren't stupid. Yeah, if y'all don't get out of here with this shit. That was specially built just for him. Now, to be fair, the Albanian government have way more bigger issues and more important things to do with their tax dollars than to build a concert for Kanye. But you know what? They said, to hell with it, because the money he's gonna bring us in revenue, it's worth it. Okay? Now find me that nation, that European nation, Slavic nation that's out here building, specially designed concerts for Jay-Z or anything on this scale, anything to match anything on this scale while being shadow banned. Okay? But I'm here tonight for it. I'm here for it tonight. I'm here for it tonight. I'm here for it tonight. When have you ever seen somebody line? This is Michael Jackson type of shit right here. No one's lined up like this for Jay-Z ever. This is Michael Jackson vibes. No one's lined up for this like this for Jay-Z. It never has. Man, if y'all don't get out of here with get out y'all's feelings, please don't do this. Get out y'all's fifis. Get out y'all's fifis. Please and thank you. I'm not here for who he's blaming. The fact is, he's actively being shadow banned. And when he's allowed to perform, this is what happens. Once again, name me the artist that's been canceled as many times as Kanye has at his level and still able to do this type of impact. Name me the one artist that can do anything that's close to Kanye right now while being shadow banned. Because everybody you're going to mention is not shadow banned. This man's performing with one hand tied behind his back and still doing bigger numbers than everybody. What are we talking about? Get out y'all's fifis. Man. Mike, check what they talking about, bro. What they talking about? Everybody mad. What you mad for? Come on, man, don't do this, man. Don't do this. Don't do this. Look at this. The prime minister said, we did that. We did that. Okay, so what do you say? What do you say? Defended the last $4.5 million government subsidy for Kanye West concert in Tirana, arguing it was necessary to protect the nation's reputation and boost tourism. Boost tourism. Once again, I dare any of you, find me an artist that's actively being canceled, that still has European nations building stadiums for them to come perform, and telling its own people, we took your tax money to build it for this man to boost tourism. Y'all arguments are weak. You have nothing to compete with what I'm saying right now. Weak arguments. Super weak. Performing a purpose-built makeshift stadium on the outskirts of the capital. The Prime Minister stated on Facebook that the funding prevented a last-minute cancellation. He noted this would have embarrassed Albania, roughly 25,000 international visitors from 80 countries who bought tickets. 25,000 international visitors from 80 countries who bought tickets. Y'all arguments are weak. Weak ass arguments y'all presenting to me right now, tonight. We forgot how business and commerce works. We forgot capitalism, how it works. Now all of a sudden, because it's not in homeboy's favor, now it's a problem. Boy. The government claims the event will inject at least $100 million into the local economy following a major surge in accommodation and travel bookings. $4 million came from the government reserve fund approved via a normative act. Official statements positioned the gamble as an opportunity to place Tirana on the global entertainment map and promote Albania as a premium European tourist destination. Now watch how many motherfuckers start going to Albania to perform. But you got it, man. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got these weak ass arguments. Weak. This man's out here doing Michael Jackson shit. Fuck out of here, man. Matter of fact, let's go pull up these damn catalog. Let's pull up these motherfuckers' catalogs. Whee. Hey. Matter of fact, before we do that, let's see how many better albums came out in 1996 than Reasonable Doubt. How long did it take Reasonable Doubt to go gold? Let's do that first. Let's ask that question first. Now it's about hip hop and the culture. See how y'all move the goalpost? Now it's about hip hop and the culture. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Okay. How long did it take? Oh shit. Now it's about hip hop and the culture. Boy, ain't y'all funny tonight. Y'all funny. How long did it take? Reasonable Doubt. now it's about the culture. All right. It took 6 years for it to go gold. Nope, I take that back. 3 months to go gold. Okay, how long did it take for it to go platinum? 5 years, 7 months. So it went gold in 3 months. It took 5 years and 7 months for it to go platinum. Okay. Rap albums in 1996. How many classics came out of 1996? Matter of fact, okay, let's go here first. The top 40 hip hop albums in 1996. Jesus Christ. AT Aliens. All right, good night. The Fugees. All right, good night. Good night. You motherfuckers talking about Reasonable Doubt. Good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. Good night. Mr. Weeks, thank you for the 5. Kanye will wash and rinse Hove respectfully. Yes, sir. All day, every day. Oh my God, De La Soul stakes is high. It was written. There's Reasonable Doubt. Iron Man. All Eyes on Me. Are we still want to do this? Do we still want to do this? Let's continue. Jesus Christ, man. That's it. AT Aliens Alone. The Roots, Philadelphia Life, one of their best albums. De La Soul stakes is high. Dr. Octa, I never heard that one. The Fugees to Score. Nas as It Was Written. Iron Man. Reasonable Doubt. Okay. Let's see what else. All Eyes on Me. Redman, Muddy Waters. Don't get quiet now, y'all. All you Jay-Z stans, don't get quiet on me now. Let's not do that. Let's continue. UGK, Riding Dirty. Lord Jesus. J. Rue the Damager, Wrath of the Math. Come Clean. Huh? That first single, Come Clean. DJ Shadow. Don Kaluman. Oh my God. Come on, man. Stop this. Stop the bleeding. Raz Cast, Soul on Ice. Tribe Called Quest, Beach Rhyme and Life. Come on, y'all. Stop the bleeding. Mobb Deep, Hell on Earth. Waiting for y'all to stop the bleeding. Helter Skelter, Nocturnal. Busta Rhymes, The Coming. Y'all. Woo-ha. Stop the bleeding. Oh, that was Cool Keith, huh? That's right. Keith Murray, Enigma. Four Righteous Teachers, when conscious rap was still kind of in the mix. Yes. Real Live. Chino XL. Sadat X. MOP Firing Squad. Andy Up. Lost Boys. Legal Drug Money. Coming Through. What's the Deal? What Beyond 995? Word Keep It Real. Right? Exhibit Speed of Life. Lord Finesse. Bahamadia. Huh? OGC The Storm. I love this album. This was such a banger, man. This was such a banger. Oh my God. All right, hold up, everybody. Stop. Because now people are purposely misconstruing what I'm saying, or I don't know, the neurons are not fine. I don't want to disrespect anybody in the chat tonight. Sir, you just said, you asked me what? Are you saying Jay-Z never made a good album? Where is that LeBron? Or don't give me the Shaq, the Shaq gif when Shaq just takes off his glasses and just give me the LeBron gif when he just gets out the conference and just grabs his bag and just walks down the stairs. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. E40, the Hall of Game. Ghetto Boys, The Resurrection. What's up? Nah, give me 30 minutes. I'm gonna be done. Or whenever you get, whenever you, let me know when you take a shower. All right. West Side Connect. Ultra. I remember this. The Link with Habits. Master P Ice Cream. Come on. Mr. Ice Cream Man. Come on, stop this. Stop this. Chuck D, Eminem, Lil Kim Hardcore. Did y'all forget that this came out in 1996, y'all. We were so just blessed. Too short. We were so blessed. We didn't realize how good we got it. We had it, y'all. We don't realize how good we had it in the 90s, man. Let's see all the albums that came out. Speech had dropped a solo album. Eazy-E dropped an album. Mad Skills dropped. Gangsta Nip dropped an album. Sugar T dropped. The Conscious Daughters. Come on, stop playing with me right now. Rapping Forte. Smooth the Hustler. Cellar Dwellers. No. Beastie Boy. Oh, no. MC8. MC Ren. Mac Mall. Eric Sermon, Selly Cell, Esham, Large Professor, Luke, MC Bree, Messy Mar. Are you serious right now? Shaheem, Digital Underground, Ice-T, Cool G Rap, Heather B, Young Lay. What? Crucial Conflict. Oh, Lord. Shout out to the Vice Lords on the west side of Chicago. Holy cow. Mr. Mike. Huh? We're just not talking about Mr. Mike. Marvelous. San Quinn, Akinelli. Blase. When the East is in the house. Oh my God. Danger, Cypress Hill, Face Mob. What? Oh no, let's not do this. Let's not do this. The Dayton Family. What y'all talking about right now, man? Fuck out of here. Jay-Z wasn't even a factor in hip hop until that Hard Knock Life out. Man, y'all don't get the fuck out of here in my face with that bullshit. Black Moon, the Brat. LL's Greatest Hits. Mo Thugs. Richie Rich. There's Tila right there. November 5th. The Dogfather. The Almighty Rizzo. Benzino and them boys. Flesh and Bone. Foxy Brown. Oh no. I can't let y'all get away with this bullshit tonight. Y'all gonna stop this nonsense. Shaquille O'Neal. Aftermath, that first Aftermath album that flopped, but nonetheless. Be Legit, BG, Chopper. Nope, not gonna let y'all do this. Nope, not gonna let y'all do this right now. Nope. I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit. We're not gonna do this tonight. Nope. I can't let the pop hooks. I don't want the clean version. I want the dirty version. I don't want the clean version. Give me the dirty version. Probably one of the greatest hip hop hooks ever. Probably one of the greatest hip hop hooks ever. Let's not do this. Let's not do this tonight. What y'all talking about? What? What? What y'all talking about? If y'all get the fuck out of here with this nonsense. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Let's not do this. Please, listen. Don't make me be the bad guy. Okay? Oh my God. Okay, getting back to Kanye versus Jay-Z. As far as who has the better catalog. Jay-Z didn't pop to Hard Knock Life. This is that Hard Knock Life, the record. That's what took him off. Like, that's when he took off. No one, he wasn't a factor these first two albums, honestly. Life and Times of Sean Carter, that kind of came and went. That was a bunch of I liked it though. A lot of people didn't like it. The Dynasty, that's a good album. That's when, you know, he got Philly, right? State Property and them boys. The Blueprint, Best of Both Worlds was decent. Blueprint 2, Black Album, that collab with Linkin Park I didn't care for. Didn't care for Unfinished Business with R. Kelly, Kingdom Come, American Gangster. These are mid albums, y'all. Wait. Come on, let's be honest. Reasonable Doubt is mid. In My Lifetime is mid. Hard Knock Life is better. It's better. It's not mid. Life and Times of Sean Carter is a mid album. It's a mid album. The Dynasty, arguably a mid album. Them Philly boys saved this project. Let's be fair, okay? Let's continue. The Blueprint, decent. Okay. The Blueprint 2, is it really that good an album? Yeah, no. The Black Album, okay, it's good. It's a good album. Kingdom Come is a good album. American Gangster is a good album. The Blueprint 3, I'll let y'all decide that. I think one of his best albums is Watch the Throne because of Kanye. I think his top 3 albums, this is definitely number 3. Okay? Magna Carta is a good album. 444 is a good album. But these last little joints he put out from like 04 to 29 to now, clearly the best album in the last few years has been Watch the Throne. Yeah. But okay, I'll leave it there. We'll come back to this. Let's see. I'll copy and paste. Listen, Kanye's first 3 albums. We'll wipe the floor with Jay. Okay, Kanye's first 3 albums is better than Jay's first 5 or 6 albums. Oh, come on. It's not going to give it to me. Okay, wait. There we go. Kanye's first 3 albums is better than Jay's first 5 or 6 albums. Man, let's not, come on. Okay. Let's do this. Jay's first 5 albums, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got it. Kanye's first 3 albums are off the top better than half his catalog already. I'm not a Kanye fan, but good music is good. Come on, man. Stop. Wait. Kanye's first 3 albums. I'm just talking the first 3 albums. Probably classics. probably classics. Jay-Z's got 20 out. Half these, this ain't all 20. So that's 19. Let's see. That's 18, 17, 16. So 16 albums, like 16 legit Jay-Z albums. 16 legit Jay-Z albums. We're not counting the Rockefeller Presents Live Hot. We're not counting Jay-Z, R. Kelly's Best of Both Worlds. We're not counting the Linkin Park shit. And we're not counting Unfinished Business. So we got 16 legit, and we're not counting the Carters' Everything Is Love. We got 16 legit Jay-Z albums by him, with him, Jay-Z. Kanye's got half of that, and his catalog is better. What are we talking about, man? 16 albums for Jay. Kanye's got what? Like legit Kanye albums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They share this album. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's got less albums, and in less albums, he's put out better music than Jay-Z. What are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? Yeah, Jay's first 5 albums get washed with Kanye's first 3. Kanye's first 3 albums is better than a lot of rappers' damn discography. What are you talking about? This nigga got 3 classics in a row. Do y'all consider 808s and Heartbreaks a classic? My Dark Beautiful Twisted Fantasy is a classic. So in his first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 albums, he's got 4 classics off top. His first 5 albums, 4 of them joints are instant classics. I don't think anybody would disagree with me. Now, I'll ask the question to you guys. Show me where Jay-Z has a better discography than Kanye West. Based off what? What? Give me, based off what? This is everything Jay-Z has pretty much touched that he put his name on. Show me where he has a better discography than Kanye West. There's no way. Ain't no way in hell. You can sit here and say he has a better music than Kanye. Ain't no fucking way, man. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. Oh no. 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 Y'all can't be serious right now. Y'all can't be. Kanye wipes the floor with Jay, discography wise. It's not even. How can you debate it? Based off what? They share this. This is a classic because of Kanye, not because of Jay. So, we agree. College Dropouts classic, late registration, graduation, Twisted Fantasy. That's a classic. So we got 4 classics. Watch the Throne's a classic. I gotta give it to Jay on the other side too, but it's a classic because of Kanye, not because of Jay. Is Yeezus a classic? Is Yeezus a classic? Is Life of Pablo a classic? Is Ye a classic? I would give the nod. I would say Life of Pablo is a classic. Yeezus is debatable. Ye debatable. But what say you guys? What say you guys? And then Jesus is King. And then Donda. Donda 2, Vultures, and Vultures 2. Y'all gonna have, you're gonna have a hard time really convincing me that this ain't it, man. This not enough to beat Kanye. I'm sorry. This not enough to beat Kanye. Not enough. I'm getting to that too. You say Yeezus and Life of Pablo are classics. Yeezus is a classic. Okay. I'll go with y'all. Okay, y'all say it's a classic. It's a classic. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Yeezus, y'all say is a classic. Pablo, so that's 6 classic albums. Okay, so now is Ye a classic? Is Jesus is King classic? Is Donda a classic? I'm not here debating hip hop culture. That's not my point. I never said this is about the culture. This is a competition, sir. I'm specifically pitting one artist against another. This has nothing to do with hip hop. When I say Duran Duran is a better group band than Earth, Wind, and Fire, that's not about the culture. I'm pitting one artist against another. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Somebody said Donna's a classic. I would be inclined to agree. So let's go with hits. Let's go with hits. Matter of fact, let me pull the poll out. Let me do the poll. All right. Go to the poll. Okay, boom. There's the poll. Go to the poll. Make your vote heard. Now we're gonna go to biggest hits. We'll go to biggest hits. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what the AI says. Let's see what the AI says. It's not giving me that. That's not what I asked for. Okay. Who has more hits, Jay-Z or Kanye? Okay. Okay, here we go. On the Billboard Hot 100, Jay-Z has more top 10 hits than Kanye West. Jay-Z is tied for 4th among all rappers with 22 top 10 songs, while Kanye ranks just behind him with 21 top 10 hits. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, man? So Kanye is one hit behind Jay-Z. Jay-Z. So Kanye's behind Jay by one hit. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Gotcha. Let's go here. Interesting. 8 of 10 Jay-Z's most streamed songs had Kanye involved. Ooh. Nope. Okay, let me ask that question. Let's see. Jay-Z's most streamed songs. We'll do it that way. Let's see if it's a feature or not. Okay, fair enough. Let's see how many features does he have. Jay-Z, this is Spotify's top songs from Jay-Z. How many of these are features? Umbrella. That's a feature. Crazy in Love. That's a feature. Niggas in Paris. That's a feature. Empire State of Mind. Who's on that with him? Who's on Empire State of Mind? Who is on Empire State of Mind with Jay-Z? Is that a feature? Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, please. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is Empire State of Mind a feature? Yes? No? Alicia Keys. Okay, thank you. Encore. That's a feature, right? Run This Town. That's Rihanna. That's a feature. Drunk in Love. That's a feature. No Church in the Wild. That's what Kanye is, a feature, right? What's Monster? So damn near all of his shit got features. Holy cow. So let's just do his top 20 hits. his most top 20 songs, more than half are features. I'm not even counting the fact that if Kanye produces, I'm leaving that out the table. That's overkill. If I put in producer Kanye, it's overkill. I'm just talking Kanye as an artist for artist, okay? Because Kanye being a producer, it's a 50 cal to the head, and it's like, that's overkill. You're doing too much. So 20 of his top streamed songs, they're pretty much all features, right? They're all damn near features. Kanye's a monster song. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, let's go Kanye. Let's go Kanye. I agree. Kanye's most streamed songs. Okay. Now y'all talk to me and get me up to speed on which ones are features or not. Heartless is by himself. Niggas in Paris, that's with Jay-Z. Stronger's by himself. Flashing Lights is by himself. Gold Digger, ooh, is that with Jamie Foxx? But the only reason he had Jamie Foxx because they wouldn't clear the sample. The Ray Charles, they wouldn't clear the Ray Charles sample, so Jamie Foxx was brought in to cover. Does that really count as a feature? Are we going to count this as a feature, yes or no? I'm only saying it because they wouldn't clear the sample for him to use Ray Charles, and that's why they brought in Jamie Foxx. Does that still count as a feature? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? It counts as a feature? Okay. I'll let y'all have it. Father Stretch My Hands. I haven't heard that song for forever. Bound 2, 45 seconds. Yes, it's a feature. Okay. Runaway is by himself, right? Power is by himself, right? I Wonder, All Falls Down, Selena Johnson. American Boy, that's with Estelle. Homecoming, Can't Tell Me Nothing by himself. All the Lights, that's Rihanna. Violent Crimes is that by himself? So out of both their first 20 songs, clearly we can agree that Jay has way more features than Kanye for his most popular songs. Right? Are we in agreement? So do we agree that Jay has more features for his biggest hits than Kanye? Kanye has less features than Jay-Z for his hits. Fair enough? Is that fair? Okay. Matter of fact, let me see. Hell, does he have more? He has more streaming numbers? So this was updated as of July 13th. For this year, Jay-Z has 24 million streams as of July of this year. Kanye, as of July 13th, has 65 million streams this year alone. He has more than double Jay-Z streams. Kanye beats Jay-Z in damn near every artist metric. Kanye beats Jay-Z in every artist metric. And Jay-Z's had a 7-8 year run head start over Kanye. What are we talking about, y'all? We're not talking about anybody else but Kanye and Jay-Z right now. And I'm at 3.5 hours. And I'm getting hungry. And I can smell food because she's cooking. So, with all that being said, I've laid out every artist metric possible to determine whatever the case may be. I've laid out my arguments. Kanye is by far a better, bigger, more popular artist than Jay-Z by far, and really has been that way for quite some time, but people were just too scared to say it for whatever reason. But Kanye has been kicking Jay-Z's ass for a long time now. For a long time now. I think really you can make the argument since where we at? Watch the Throne. I think after Watch the Throne, Kanye was like, I am pretty good. I think this is the moment Kanye said to himself that he believed that he was pretty good, that he saw himself on par with all the big dogs. This is when Kanye realized, I am a big dog. Because what do we have after Watch the Throne from him? He got more experimental with his music, right? He became more transparent in his music, more vulnerable with his music. He experimented with different things in his music. But I think this is the moment he realized, I'm a big dog too. Watch this. Now, the last metric that you guys are probably not going to agree with me. I say that Kanye is a better businessman than Jay-Z. So let's go there. And that'll be my final metric and I'm out of here. Okay. Okay. Listen. Before Kanye West, were you guys wearing Adidas? Before I hit enter, before Kanye West, were you guys wearing Adidas? Yes or no? Were you guys looking for Adidas shoes? Before Kanye West did his collab with Adidas, were you guys out here actively looking for Adidas made shoes? Yes or no? I'm just asking a question. So you wore Adidas without Kanye before Kanye came through. Okay. Oh, okay. 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 All right. Let's see here. Now, when Forbes had Kanye ranked at 1.5 billion, and then all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, knocked him down to 400 million, can you really take Forbes serious? We'll never know their real worth. We'll never know their real worth. We will never know their real worth. We'll never ever know. We'll never ever know. Because they play with the numbers all the time. You wore Adidas, Pumas, and Timberlands. Okay, there's always one. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So y'all still believe after we've done tons and tons of Illusions of Wealth series and this and that with all these movie stars and artists, y'all really believe this man's worth $2.5 billion still to this day? Y'all still believe Jay-Z's worth you still believe Jay-Z's a billionaire, like legit? Y'all really believe this shit? And it's okay. It's okay. So y'all really believe this? Okay. Let's see how much. How much is Jay-Z? Oh no, let's do this. Let's compare what businesses they're in. Okay, what businesses? Yeah, let's see. Let's do that. So he has Rock Nation, Tidal, Marcy Venture Partners, Rockefeller Records, Early Tech Bets. He has Armand de Brignac, or Ace of Spades, Duce, 4040 Club, that's in disarray, and Rockaware and Paper Planes. Okay. And y'all believe all this, he's worth $2 billion. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Let's see what businesses. Does Kanye own? Okay. Kanye has Yeezy, Donda. He has holding companies, Mascot Holdings. This is 2023. Let's go here. 7 companies owned by Kanye West. Just take it with a grain of salt. This is back in 2023, so some things may have changed. Okay, so we got Yeezy, Skims, Donda, Good Music, Tidal, Yeezy Home, and Kanye's real estate portfolio. Okay. So at one point, remember, he lost his billionaire status due to the fallout of several partnerships, including Adidas. However, Kanye West continues to be counted among the world's richest people. Okay. Kanye has 24 Grammys? Are you serious? And then they knocked him down to 400 million, right? And then real estate, cash, music catalog, significant stake in Skims. Once again, we'll never know their true wealth. We'll never know these real numbers. Matter of fact, okay, let's do this. What businesses? Okay. So these are all of, let me see, Jay's failed businesses. No, let's see. Businesses failed in. Okay. So let's go here. His luxury marijuana brand Monogram struggled in the legal market due to high pricing and regulatory issues. The overarching company he was affiliated with, the parent company, suffered massive multi-million-dollar net losses before he completely cut ties with the venture. Okay. Hospital and real estate. Jay-Z lost an estimated $50 million plus in failed luxury hotel projects in New York. He and his partners defaulted on a $24 million mortgage for a 14th Street property and abandoned another proposed luxury hotel development in Chelsea during the 2008 recession. He was sued for $18 million by Parlock Fragrances because his signature cologne Gold failed to reach projected sales. I didn't even know he had his own cologne. I didn't even know that shit took place. But let's continue. Automotive partnership. Jay-Z had a brand integration deals for a custom preloaded Jay-Z Jeep Commander and Jay-Z GMC Yukon that never made it to market due to management changes at Chrysler. Okay, he pulled out of the Aqueduct Entertainment Group, a consortium that planned to build a casino. This is the recent one. To build a casino racetrack in New York, and lost money on the investment in the Broadway play Fela. Okay. Let's see. Tidal. Sold to Block, his buddy Jack Dorsey, over there at Square. Huh. I didn't even know about he had his own cologne. Let's go here. 7 years ago. This looks interesting. Let's try this real quick. 7 years ago.
Recently, Jay-Z made hip-hop history. No, I'm not talking about being the first rapper to be banned from all NBA games because his missus can't be polite. I'm talking about Jay becoming hip-hop's first bona fide billionaire. I know some people might be a little bit confused by this because it wasn't too long ago that Dr. Dre was actually being touted as hip-hop's first billionaire. But it turns out that Forbes is actually a much more respectable measurement of somebody's wealth than a drunken Tyrese Gibson.
Okay, so let's get to it.
Mobile operator, Sprint.
I'm also here to talk about Sprint.
I remember the Sprint. We had to get the Jay-Z album app on the Sprint. I remember this.
As you can see, you stand to save up to 17 cents a month over the more dependable providers.
Now, Jay-Z actually made 2 major finesses on Sprint at the same damn time in 2017. But what a lot of people overlook is that Jay-Z had actually spent several years trying to get his head around the bundled album sales finesse. When Jay-Z had dropped his earlier album, Magna Carta Holy Grail, he actually attempted to pre-sell 1 million copies of the album to Samsung, which could then be downloaded as part of the Magna Carta Holy Grail app on Samsung devices. Hey, in some ways, it's kind of like Uber. Hit a button, get an average album. I'm not saying that Magna Carta Holy Grail was a bad album. I'm just saying that you probably could have got the same result if you'd have just recorded a 3-second song saying, I like art, and you're pretty topical considering what's going on with DJ Khaled at the moment. If you don't know, DJ Khaled recently hit the #2 spot in Billboard and was upset because 100,000 copies of his album that were bundled with energy drink sales were disallowed. We nearly the best! I personally think that this was right to be blocked. Just think about it this way, if you'd have bundled Lil Pump's recent album with a 30p can of baked beans, it's highly likely that I'll have bought the bundle, consumed the entire can of baked beans, and
million hits. It was 20 million hits to the app, and it broke.
Yeah, right, Jay. But to be fair, Jay-Z's album by no means did badly. It ended up moving 528,000 units in the first week, which was way beyond the projection of 400,000. But the second week sales were a pretty disappointing 129,000 records sold. But then again, the album stayed at number 1, and 129,000 sales is probably a lot more than what most people would debut these days. But so it was, Jay-Z had his fingers burnt with the dark art of album pre-sales. But Jay came back with a vengeance and ended up packaging the next deal that he did with a much bigger and more evil corporate overlord. So this time around, Jay's album 444 would be offered exclusively on Tidal and to Sprint customers, with Sprint purchasing 1 million copies of the album in pre-sales for any of their customers to claim. Though let's not forget that it was Sprint that were promoting this project. Many customers did report the first tracks coming through loud and clear before getting cut off. But it all worked out, and it seemed like Jay had actually made a much bigger finesse than we initially thought. 444 immediately went platinum in the first week from these finessed album sales, and Jay-Z even posted a picture of him collecting his platinum plaque that supposedly was actually taken before the thing had even released. Apparently that million sales was made up from the Tidal streaming figures as well as the amount of people that downloaded and claimed their free copies from Sprint. Reportedly, this was different from how they tried to do it with Magna Carta, because in this case it was much clearer how many people had actually clicked and claimed that album as opposed to just pre-sales bought. But the streaming numbers on Tidal weren't actually reported. The RIAA and Sprint didn't actually publicly offer up any figures on how many people actually did click through to the album, and they declined to comment to reporters when asked. Equivalent album sales, including all streams from other platforms, weakest releases of all time. Even by the end of the year, album sales had only hit 399,000, excluding the million that were finessed. But in spite of all that, that album did still go to number 1. And apparently by the 2nd of July, the album was actually being given away completely free to anyone that wanted it from 444.pie.
Yeah, I'm going to say this. If Jay's going to drop a new album, which I think he will, because I don't think he likes to not be... He has an ego like everybody else. Right now, everybody's still talking about Drake and Kendrick. Future just dropped a new record. He wants to be back in the conversation with these guys. He's going to have to drop some fire-ass shit. Whatever single he drops, whatever he's done with Pharrell, it better be the best thing. I mean, it better be so fucking hard, man.
Tidal.com. So apparently Sprint couldn't even give these things away. But why was Sprint so eager to get finessed by Jay-Z for 1 million copies of his album? Well, it turns out that in January of that same year, 2017, Sprint had actually bought a third of Tidal from Jay-Z for $200 million, valuing the whole company at $600 million. This is a huge finesse considering the fact that he only paid $56 million for the company as a whole through his investment company. It's highly possible this whole thing was agreed as one big deal, giving Jay-Z a huge return on his Tidal investment as well as a 1 million album sale finesse. And all of that on Sprint's dime. So there you have it, a $200 million finesse against Sprint by Jay-Z, and all you had to do was give over a third of a substandard streaming service and 1 million copies of your worst performing album in decades. Back in 1994, Jay-Z started drinking Cristal, ordering it in nightclubs to impress his contemporaries that had never heard of the brand. And hey, Cristal was a pretty classy brand. The high-end champagne dates all the way back to Russian Emperor Alexander II, who in 1876, whilst fearing assassination, ordered that all of the bottles of champagne for his emperor's dinner be made clear so that he could see what was inside. And it's for that same reason that Donald Glover rides in an invisible car.
You know he got that invisible car.
But like all good things in hip-hop and culture, eventually everyone found out and ruined it. By the mid-90s and early 2000s, everybody and their mum was drinking Cristal. Tupac allegedly created a cocktail called Thug's Passion, which was a mixture of Cristal and Alizé Gold Passion. Snoop called Cristal his favorite and showed off a bunch of it whilst appearing on Cribs.
My favorite. Cristal.
And for all the UK heads in the audience, the So Solid crew were brandishing bottles of Cristal on stage when they won their Brit Award in 2002. 21 seconds, 21 seconds, And who could ever forget that Jay-Z famously rapped on Hard Knock Life that he would often drink Cristal and piss himself. But by 2006, Cristal had where Frederick Ruzard, the global manager of Cristal, was asked about all the attention that they were getting from the hip-hop community. His response was, what can we do? We can't forbid people from buying it. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea. This actually went down as one of the most embarrassing incidents of a company insulting its audience since Gerald Ratner, CEO of a jewelry brand, came out at a conference and said that his products were total crap. Now, it didn't take long for Jay-Z to see the opportunity for a major finesse here, so he sprung into action and called for a boycott against Cristal. Jay-Z came out publicly and said that if they consider the attention from the hip-hop community as unwanted attention, then he felt that was racist, and he decided that he would no longer stock Cristal in any of his 40/40 clubs or drink it in his personal life. And it didn't take long for Jay-Z to release his Show Me What You Got video, which featured a scene where he rejects a bottle of Cristal in favor of a nice bottle of Ace of Spades. But where the hell did this Ace of Spades stuff come from? Well, reportedly, Jay traveled to France looking for cheap wine and champagne brands that he could bring back to the home country and make a profit. My dad actually used to do something similar on the ferry with a white van. Well, Jay-Z found a brand called Armand de Brognac, and initially the company that owned them, Sovereign Brands, were just paying Jay-Z as an ambassador to promote the drink. But interestingly,
so he didn't own it. He was just the face of it. Like Puffy was the face of what was the face of the alcohol he was selling to everybody. Okay, he's a brand ambassador. Okay.
Jay-Z actually publicly denied any association between him and the brand at the time. Allegedly, he believed that any financial aspect of that endorsement might endanger the authenticity of him shouting it out. Let's talk about the authenticity of that product. Ace of Spades is the casual name for Armand de Brognac, but apparently what that champagne actually is was a discontinued champagne from Sovereign Brands called Cartier Antique Gold. And this stuff used to sell for $60 a bottle. So essentially, Jay-Z took a defunct $60 a bottle champagne brand, note that it only cost them $13 to produce one of these bottles, wrap those bottles in tinfoil, assumingly so the government could
wait.
read what it was.
Wait. Hold up. I like to read. The production cost per bottle of Armand is $13. The wholesale price is $225. The maximum output is 60,000 bottles per year. If Jay-Z splits the $212 per bottle profit evenly with Cartier and Sovereign, a back of the envelope calculation suggests his annual take would be a little over $4 million.
It cost them $13 to produce one of these bottles. Wrap those bottles in tinfoil, assumingly so the
Yes,
government
thank you,
couldn't read what
Sirach.
it was
Thank
thinking,
you.
and slapped a $250 price tag on it. And reportedly, this started paying dividends early. Despite the hush-hush about Jay-Z's financial aspect of the deal, some people have reported that he earned around $4 million a year from this deal. But you certainly couldn't say it tasted like $1 million. New York City wine expert Lyle Fass has famously said that this champagne tastes like shit and was the biggest rip-off in the history of wine. But then again, Fine Magazine placed it at #1 on their top champagnes of 2010. I mean, that would have been slightly more convincing had it come from Good Magazine, but still. But just taking big checks wasn't enough for the mogul Jay-Z, and he decided in 2014 to buy the entire Armand de Brognac brand from Sovereign Brands for an undisclosed amount. So we don't know what Jay-Z necessarily earned on this deal, but what we do know is that now, as he's being announced as a billionaire, people are valuing his stake in Armand de Brognac at $300 million. But what does Lyle Fass have to say about that? Everybody should take a lesson who wants to sell wine that sucks, because it probably is the most brilliant marketing in the history of wine. So who really got finessed here? Is it the French winemakers that Jay brought out? Not really, because Sovereign Brands got an absolutely huge bag off of Jay-Z, and their brands weren't really doing much before he came along. So did Cristal get finessed by Jay-Z for losing all of their business in this boycott? Well, actually no, because many years later Cristal actually said that the boycott never even hurt them. In fact, the global sales manager for Cristal even said that after Jay-Z's announcements, a lot of international organizations contacted them and brought up their leftover stock that wasn't being sold in the US. And apparently, the US market did only take up 15% of their sales. So, the only person left that could have been finessed is you, the consumer. In fact, that stings a lot more when you realize that the $250 bottle of Ace of Spades is only what you would pay for retail. If you're in a nightclub popping bottles of Ace of Spades, they could cost you upwards of $1,000 a bottle or more.
Yeah, this is the whole selling to the Negro all over again. How to sell to the Negro. This is insane.
In fact, one of the biggest bottles that they offer is $200,000 for one bottle. So the real people being finessed by Jay-Z on this one are actually the rappers, ball players, and wannabe show-offs, or basically just anybody dumb enough to spend thousands of dollars in a nightclub for a $13 bottle of champagne with a sparkler taped onto it. I'm looking at you, Don Johnson, I'm looking at you, LL Cool J, and I'm looking at you, Kyrie Irving. Hey, at least Compton rapper The Game was frugal enough to bring his own empty bottle from home.
These is candle holders, duh. Candle holders. I gotta hit you with the Nicole Richie, duh.
The Dynasty. This actually costs 330,000 euros and has to be carried by 4 people on a stretcher to your table at a nightclub, which is handy because they can use that same stretcher to carry you to the hospital when you have alcohol poisoning. If anything, Jay-Z has been a pretty shrewd businessman when it comes to achieving synergy between his businesses, because since he launched Rock Nation Sport, he essentially has an army of overpaid, uninformed ball players who are definitely going to spunk thousands on cheap bottles of champagne in the club after they win. But
Okay,
not every brand
this is what I didn't know he had a fragrance line. Honestly, let's go.
deal that comes along is going to work out. Sometimes you think you've got a Beats by Dre on your hands, but you end up with an SMS audio. Now, when I first heard that Jay-Z was planning on releasing a fragrance into the luxury market, I thought that was just a polite way of him saying he farted in his Maybach. But no, it turns out that Jay-Z had actually signed a deal with Parlux Fragrances to launch his new cologne, Jay-Z Gold. Now, I'm assuming that that's an upmarket affair with scents of Jay-Z's current millionaire lifestyle. I'm thinking more Beachwood than Bando. Apparently, some reviewers have noted that it's got scents of lavender and a lingering scent of amber, which is nice because usually the only place that lingering scents of amber are found are in British rappers' beds. But this cologne deal turned stinky real quick. By 2016, it had emerged that Parlux Fragrances were actually suing Jay-Z for $18 to $20 million. They said,
Ooh, let me see. It quite didn't happen. Okay, man. There wasn't a big promo run like Rihanna did for her recent Perfume Riri. It wasn't a massive campaign. In fact, I don't think we ever heard from Hov himself on this cologne. I agree. I didn't know this was a thing. Wow, that's
$1 million.
crazy.
They say that Jay-Z didn't make good on his obligations under the contract to promote the fragrance, which isn't completely true. He was reported to have leaned into the press conference when they launched the fragrance and shouted, "He who smelt it dealt it." So the claims made in court was that Jay-Z failed to turn up to 3 agreed appearances with Parlux to promote this brand, and that included a botched appearance on Good Morning America. Jay-Z's retort was that he had been on an international tour all year, and his contractual obligations for that tour meant that he couldn't come back and make appearances. And so that same year in June, Jay-Z actually countersued Parlux for $2.7 million, suggesting that they actually hadn't paid him any of the royalties that he had been owed for this deal, and also that they failed to put the marketing budget behind the brand that they had promised. They said they were going to put $5 million behind getting this thing off the ground, but apparently they didn't. Jay-Z said that because they hadn't paid him, they had breached the agreement, which gave him the right to void it and not turn up to any appearances. He also said that they caused damage to his reputation and made it more difficult for him to land business deals in future. And that's actually completely true. As a result of this botched deal, Jay-Z lost out on a lucrative opportunity to partner with Febreze. They were actually planning on releasing a Jay-Z branded air freshener, perfect for somebody that's just taken a smelly dump or for clearing the air after listening to the Unfinished Business album. In September 2018, the court actually ruled in favor of Parlux and ordered Jay-Z to turn over documents about his schedule in 2013, 14, and 15. This was because apparently every time they tried to set up a meeting with Jay-Z over this period, he completely curved them. Jay-Z's response to this was that they were just trying to get personal information out of a celebrity and he shouldn't be subjected to this scrutiny. But as of now, this case is still actually unresolved. And because Parlux have publicly complained about loads of leftover inventory and people constantly returning bottles that they bought, I've decided that I'm going to help them out. That video, if you...
Okay, I didn't know he had a cologne line. I didn't know. Okay, I want to go to this Odyssey reaction. I'm out of and I'm out of here after this. Let's go.
What's going on, everybody? This is an out of the theater reaction for Christopher Nolan's latest, The Odyssey. This is just my out of the theater reaction. The social embargo is lifted, but the review embargo doesn't lift for a couple days. So I'm just gonna give my thoughts as I'm walking out of here. So make sure, if you're brand new to the channel, you've never been here before, make sure you subscribe. Trying to get to 300,000 by the end of the year. You hit that button, I think we can do it. All right, so I don't use this too often, this word. Awesome, masterpiece. It is exactly what they say it's going to be, this kind of epic, kind of almost biblical.
Well, this is going to upset the white boys. Neurotic is not going to like this. Geeks, gamers, Midnight's Edge, they're not going to like this when other white men are saying this is awesome. Ooh, I can't wait for the videos we're going to make between, you know, the chud white boys versus the DEI in favor of white boys. This is going to be hilarious.
Adventure, and it's just what Christopher Nolan does with the masterful performance of Matt Damon as Odysseus. I mean, the performances in general, whether it's Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, Tom Holland, Zendaya.
Oh, nigga, get to Lupita. What about Lupita? That's all we care about. Lupita.
Charlize Theron. I mean, the list goes on and on. Robert Pattinson, great as the villain here, but it's a long movie and it deserves to be every second. And what Nolan does really well in this movie, besides everything, is the fact that they are going to make this, you know, the fantastical stuff of the things that are going to happen and the creatures that are in there. It all feels real, and the CGI doesn't feel like those big kind of over-the-top CGI as a CGI monster. It feels almost like Del Toro-esque at some points, but it feels like so real. And I was just locked in from start to finish. They set things up. The way he storytells, the way he always storytells, is interesting in all of his movies, the story devices that he does. But this in particular.
Now, listen, you can't take Christian Harlan too serious. Christian Harlan is a known fence sitter, and sometimes he does flip flop. So I take what he says with a huge grain of sea salt. I've seen another reviewer. It's a masterpiece. It's brilliant. I'm just like, y'all, come on, man. I think they're kind of getting ready for the pushback that's going to happen after the rest of the regular casual fans and then the hardcore staunch opponents of this movie see it. It's either going to be you either like it or you hate it, and I think that's they're kind of getting ready for. They kind of hedge their bets, like, okay, get ready for this wave of negative reviews coming. So I take Christian Harlan 50-50 at what he says. You know, I don't take everything he says serious, but I'm just curious.
In the way that he does it, and he cuts back and forth to certain things, and going into if you know the Odyssey, you know the Iliad, you know the things that happen here. It really ties in very well, and it is just masterful storytelling for what Nolan does. The music is fantastic, but what I was wondering the way that they were going to do it is how was it going to go from the beginning to middle to get you invested in everything that Odysseus is going through mentally, everything else, and how does it deliver at the end? Because that to me, it's going to be, if this is a payoff that works, then the movie is going to succeed, and then it works times 1,000. And even in the movie itself, Odysseus is like an old school Bourne, if you will. There's so much, and the action, the way that the violence plays, and it doesn't have to be over the top gory. There's some creepy, dark stuff in this movie too. And again, it's not just gratuitous. It all makes sense for what is happening inside of the film. So this is a great.
The fact that he didn't mention Lupita's performance in this movie is a red flag for me, because that's one of the main points of this movie, is the fact that she was cast as the Helen of Troy, and for him to kind of skirt over it and not even mention that part when that's pretty much everybody's making their videos about Helen of Troy. Like, you got people in these thumbnails putting Sam Jackson in a blonde wig as Lupita Nyong'o. That's how bad it's gotten with these people. So for him to kind of miss all that, very telling. That's why I say I take Christian with 50-50 grain of salt. Like, nigga, okay, bro, I hear what you're saying, but I don't believe everything you're saying.
Movie, one of my favorites of the year, if not my favorite. Probably have to see this one again. I want to see this one again. But again, I use the word epic, I use the word masterpiece, I use the word biblical, and I don't. If you watch my channel, you know that I don't just use those words loosely. This movie floored me. Was in awe. Sat there for a second when the credits rolled and said, wow, love this movie. Highly recommend it. Definitely see it in IMAX. The whole entire thing is in IMAX. So that's my initial thoughts as I walked out of the theater for The Odyssey.
Okay. Yeah. I need to see what the other white boys are going to say when they go see it. I'm dying to hear their takes on it, because they're going to pick this thing apart. You understand? They're going to pick this bone clean. Okay, Young Jay, what's happening? Thank you for the 20. Oh, that's what's up. Okay. Chris Brown's 2025 solo tour brought in $300 million. Right. I remember that. It sold nearly 2 million tickets over 49 shows. It holds the record as the highest grossing solo tour by a Black American male artist in history. Ye wins internationally. Yeah, I mean, Chris Brown is not creating fever pitches for. I hear what you're saying. I forget who he signed to with booking agency. Like it's no rinky dink. It's one of the top 3 booking agencies on the planet that competes with Live Nation. So I'm with you. I hear you, but nobody is causing fever pandemonium like a concert from Kanye West. It's not even close as far as on the black side. Albania has the double-headed dragon like Ye's Vulture merch. Check it out. Oh, for sure. What is the name of my background music? Honestly, I just ripped it from somebody on IG. Matter of fact, here, email me now. It's like literally a minute. It's a minute long, and I just got it looped out. So email me, and I'll send it to you. And like I said, I was on IG and whatever. I was like, oh, that's a cool little thing. And I ripped it. I looked for it in Spotify or in Shazam. It doesn't pop up. So somebody out here, whoever made this little track, good job. Let me see here. Last one. Mic check. Yeezy still owned 100% by him. Jay owns 1% of a bunch of. Yeah, see. I didn't want to do that, bruh. I didn't want to go back to the Brooklyn Nets. He lied to y'all. This nigga was like 1/10 of 1% owner of the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, he's like always been the face and the mascot of look what black people can achieve. Look at Jay-Z. He's like he's an ambassador. Like he's the face of, I guess black excellence. Like look what you black people can achieve. Jay can do it, so can you. Like, no. And I'm with you. Appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, all right, I'm out of here, y'all. I've been on for 3 hours and 52 minutes. I got a bunch of editing to do. I gotta clip all this music out because YouTube is like copyright. So I'm gonna be doing that for the rest of the night. What is this? I have Tim Westwood and you. Oh, my bad. I'm no fan of Trap Lord Ross. I don't care for Trap Lord Ross. Half the shit he maybe gets 60% of his stuff correct. The other stuff is just a lot of clickbait stuff, whatever, but it's all good. So yeah, what's today? Monday. I got a crazy week ahead of me this week. And so yeah, we're gonna go see Odyssey this weekend. I'll be checking in everybody's reviews. I'm curious. Once again, I only care about how they're gonna view Lupita's performance. That's all I care about. Everybody else can go to hell. And the fact that this white man clearly left out one of the most important casts of this movie, the black woman, is very telling. Matter of fact, let me go. Well, okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait. We're going there. See, this is why I only take. I don't take half of what you say at face value. I'm curious as to why one of the most divisive casting picks in this movie you failed to go over or mention. I wonder why that is. Like, I'm not scared of these people, man. I'm not scared of these people. For what? See, this is why I don't take half of what you say at face value. No. I only take. No. I take that. This is why I only take half of what you say at face value. I'm curious as to why one of the most divisive casting picks in this movie you failed to go over or mention. I wonder why that is. Yeah, Jeremy Johns. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty down the middle. Down the middle. Yeah, he's pretty down. He's pretty fair. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, let's go here. Let's go here.
What's up, guys? Steven from Nope or Dope Reviews. This is my quick out-of-theater reaction of Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. Full review on the channel once the embargo drops. But guys, just my quick thoughts. I'm exhausted coming out of this movie. It's about 2 hours and 45 minutes, but I'm exhausted in a good way. I just had to take in so much of this epic storytelling from Christopher Nolan. This is his biggest, most epic movie of all time in scale and scope. He does things in this movie that I've never seen from a Christopher Nolan movie. There's horror elements that were just amazing. The action sequences in this are great. Jaw-dropping landscapes from his cinematographer Hoyt.
Man,
just
get to the
beautifully
performances,
shot.
man.
This isn't shot in the volume. There isn't green screen. This is shot on beautiful landscape and beautiful water, just like this behind me. The score is again scored by the great Ludwig Göransson, who just does an awesome job complementing everything Christopher Nolan does in the score in this, or heard any of his other scope. The actors in this are at their game. Matt Damon as Odysseus. This is probably his best performance as an actor, and I hope he gets an Academy Award nomination for this. But the heart of this movie is Penelope and Tom Holland's Telecummus. I can't even talk. Telecummus, the son of Odysseus. Those are the three main characters in this, and they do a fabulous job. But someone that just came out of the blue that I haven't seen.
I hear you, but everybody is bothered by that casting. Okay. Doesn't matter what her screen time is. It's the fact that they brought that Christopher Nolan, one of their revered older white men, right? They celebrate this man, went with a black woman to play a white woman. It's a very big deal, okay? It's an extremely big. I don't know if you don't be on these YouTube things like that. It's a very fucking big deal to these people, okay?
In a long time is Samantha Morton's Cersei. She just steals the scene she's in. This is one of the scenes I talked about that was part of the horror genre, and I know about the book a little bit. I knew who Cersei was, but I just wasn't expecting horrific, crazy stuff in this movie that I just never seen him do before. This is a top 3 Christopher Nolan movie, recency bias aside. I can't say it's my favorite one of all time just yet. I'm just gonna have to sit on it. But this is gonna be good for the general audience. They can pick up on it fairly quickly because of the way it's non-linear, not linear.
Everybody's
So
skipping all that. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Everybody running scared. Why is everybody running scared? I don't understand. Why is everybody running scared? This is one of the only few white boys I despise, but I'm looking forward to his review of this. I despise this dude. Okay? But I'm looking forward to him pick this thing apart, especially when it gets to Lupita's casting. Okay? Trust me, when he yeah. I'm out of here, man. Hey, I'm out of here, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's night, man. Y'all be good to each other.